Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com is powered by the official voice of Rams athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Buffalo Wild Wings, Red Lake College, One Stop Flooring America in Mount Vernon, Legion's Bank, Joe's Pizza and Pasta, State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt, First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, Bird Watson Pharmacy and Medical Equipment of Mount Vernon, and also by Banterra Bank, banking with local style, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, All-State Insurance Agent Paul Shields, Ford Square and King City Chrysler, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Ford of Salem, and People's National Bank. We take you to the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
A trip to the regional title game is on the line tonight for the Mount Vernon Rams as they battle the Centralia Orphans for a fourth time in 2017-18. Good evening, I'm Chris Hugo. Tom Portner's alongside from a loud Shagnon Gymnasium side of this IHSA Class 3A Regional. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Tonight, the 22-4 Centralia Orphans are the top seed in this regional. The Rams, meanwhile, play the role of underdog yet again. They're 17-11, coming off a thrashing of the Heron Tigers last night, Tom Porter, and looking to play the role of Goliath here tonight play the role of David against Centralia's Goliath here tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely not the favorite, even though we're playing in our home gym. Centralia obviously brings a lot of people, so I don't think the crowd will be a factor one way or the other. They've won their first 3 times they played us, so obviously they're very confident. Their chances of winning again tonight, but it is very difficult to beat a team 4 times in 1 year, especially a team like Mount Vernon that I think plays the right way, and Coach Crew will definitely have them ready to go tonight.
He definitely will, and no reason to think otherwise. The Rams and the Orphans coming up in about 12 minutes here from Shagnon Gymnasium. We'll take a quick break on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Local has always mattered to us here at Community First Bank, and it's been our belief if we take care of the communities we serve, they will in turn take care of us. For 10 years, this philosophy hasn't failed us, so we plan to stick with it. That's why we're making 2018 the Year of You to celebrate how much local matters. We'll be spotlighting local businesses and customers to thank them for choosing us to be their community bank. There will be some fun events and giveaways along the way as well, so get ready for another exciting year. Community First Bank, because local matters. Member FDIC.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy is the local choice for trusted advice and complete pharmacy care. Hi, I'm pharmacist and owner Eric Black. If you're tired of long waits and poor service, don't put up with it any longer. Medicine Shop is a preferred pharmacy in most networks, and switching is easy. Whether you need a 90-day supply, a compounded medication, or high-potency herbals and supplements, we can take care of you. Call myself or one of our many experienced technicians at 242-8776. We'll be glad to help.
When it comes to orthopedics, you want personal care that gets you back in action. And now you have a center of excellence close to home. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers convenient access to leading-edge orthopedics, providing the latest in surgical and non-invasive care, as well as the most advanced imaging services for orthopedic conditions of all kinds. We also specialize in providing total joint replacement, spine surgery, sports medicine, and offer an on-site physical rehabilitation center. Get back in action with Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Visit online at orthocenter-si.com or call 242-3778.
Back to the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Tonight, streaming video of this IHSA Class 3A regional semifinal game between the Mount Vernon Rams and the Centralia Orphans. The 4th time these two teams have met. So far, it's ended up in 3 Mount Vernon losses. The Rams have had chances to win in each of those 3 games, have taken a lead off and into the 4th quarter. But tonight, they hope this will be the difference. Last night, we called it the rubber match against the Heron Tigers, and the Rams were able to come away with that one. Advance to tonight. A win tonight puts you in the regional championship game on Friday, but right now you have to take care of business against this Orphan team that comes in 22-4.
Yeah, tall order to say the least, playing the South 7 Conference champs at 22-4. But I think it's going to be obviously a close game. All three games have kind of gone the same way, quite frankly. Mount Vernon's had a good opportunity to win. The key is you can't have Centralia, you can't let them be up with 4 minutes to go. They spread the floor too well. It sounds pretty simplistic, but they spread the floor too well, take care of the basketball, and then make free throws. That's been the difference so far in the first three games. So see if we can't turn the script here, have our team up a little bit with 4 minutes to go. We'll go to the free throw line, and that's been our strength all year, and take advantage of that.
Take advantage indeed. That'll be one of the keys tonight for this Mount Vernon Ram outfit. Now 17-11 after last night's win over the Heron Tigers. We have more to discuss coming up on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. You're not too far away from the Bird Watson Medical Equipment starting lineups. We'll take a break, come back, get you set for this one. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Centralia Orphans. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Ever wondered how your homeowner's insurance works? Or whether you have enough coverage to protect you in an auto accident? Or what would happen to your family if you get sick or pass away prematurely? I'm your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and these are the very questions that we help people with every day. If you don't have the answers to these questions, stop by my office in Mount Vernon. Waiting till a catastrophe happens to learn how your insurance works can be very costly. Don't let that be you. Find us on the web at TonyWilt.com or call us at 242-1421.
Legence Bank would like to wish all the local Southern Illinois teams and coaches much success in the 2017-2018 academic year. Legence Bank proudly supports you on and off the field. Legence Bank, member FDIC, building stronger communities in Southern Illinois since 1906. That's Legence Bank.
Have you completed your Rend Lake College Foundation Scholarship application for next year? Hurry, students. Applications are due Wednesday, February 28th for priority awarding for the 2018-2019 academic year. The single-page applications are available now online at rlc.edu/foundation. Fill out the form and submit your paperwork to be considered for hundreds of available scholarships. That's rlc.edu/foundation.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Rend Lake College.
94.1 FM, or watch us live at WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo, Tom Porter alongside Audrey Southard back at the Mount Vernon studio. Hunter Schrader is with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth, providing the video angles at WMIXsports.com. The Rams and Orphans tonight, regional semifinal. That means a berth in a regional title game is on the line between these two South 7 Conference rivals. The Rams finished in third place in the South 7 this year. The Orphans, we are conference champs. They finished 9-1 en route to a 22-4 record. So for this Orphan team, obviously the favorite here tonight. And one thing the Rams have struggled with Centralia, obviously, is their switching man defense. That has been problematic, at least in 2017-2018. But tonight, you just have to hope able to work around said defense and able to find a way to get to the basket, able to knock down some threes. Big key for me is the fact that the Rams only made 3 threes the past 2 games.
Yeah, that's going to be, I think, a huge factor in tonight's game, and we've struggled with that for about 10 years now, to be honest with you.
Yes.
They're switching defense. Coach Bennett teaches a lot of good defense for this ball club. They know what we're going to do. We know what they're going to do. So it's going to come down to who makes shots. And we need a couple guys to kind of pick it up tonight that haven't necessarily been shooting quite to their potential over the last few weeks. Hopefully they'll get a few go down early. Once you get that opportunity to see the ball go in, it really does carry over for the rest of the game. So hopefully we can knock a few threes down early and get some confidence going into this game tonight.
Landers Collision Center sponsors our pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Landers Collision Center celebrating 30 years in business. Tonight, the Rams a tall order. The Centralia Orphans come in, the regional's top seed. The winner will get the winner of tomorrow night's matchup between the Murfreesboro Red Devils and the Salem Wildcats. Obviously, many expect that to be a great matchup. Murfreesboro, a lot of good wins down the stretch. Salem Wildcats, the Rams saw a much improved team under Andy Fehrenbacher this year, and so you have that semifinal looking ahead, of course, on Friday night. That semifinal's tomorrow, but looking ahead to that opponent on Friday night, I don't care if you're Salem, Murphy, I don't care if you're Mount Vernon, Centralia. That's going to be a pretty good game Friday.
Yeah, no doubt. You just look around here right now, this certainly does not have the atmosphere of a regional semifinal. This is the atmosphere of a sectional final, quite frankly. And that's where we've met up with these guys so many times over the years. This time it just happens to be a regional semifinal. So you got to get through the best to get to where you need to get to, and that's Centralia tonight. Got to take care of business tonight. We'll worry about Friday if we're fortunate enough to get out of here tonight. I know Coach Creel's going to scheme up some good defense here. He has in the past, a lot of triangling too, and try to take Javon Williams and Jordan Maines out of the game if we can.
Well, that's the key for the Orphans. They've started the same 5 for the bulk of the year for 26 games, now 27. From what I'm told, they've had that consistency. Meanwhile, the Rams just starting to put it together. Shifted their starters probably about midwinter time, just a little before. It's paid off. Some big wins along the way, some disappointing losses whenever all 5 have not been together. But really for this Ram team, they've had big wins along the way. And you look at the fact they finished the South 7, their final 7 games are 5-2.
Yeah.
So they go 5-2 in the conference in the calendar year of 2018. And again, big wins down the stretch. I know Centralia has some big wins over the likes of Edwardsville and company.
Yeah.
Some not so great losses, the likes of Highland. But for this Ram and Orphan bunch, should have a good one tonight.
I think both teams are coming in playing good basketball, so I don't expect it to be any different tonight. Both teams play the right way. Both teams are extremely well coached. So I look for a very close game, and once again, first one to 40, I'm going to take my chances, wins this basketball game.
Could be 35 on a night like tonight.
True.
We'll see how it goes. 35 or 40, which one will be the deciding factor as far as the first one to get to that mark? It's the Rams and the Orphans coming up here on 94.1 FM. You can watch it live at WMIXsports.com. We will have your Bird Watson medical equipment starting lineups coming up in just a moment. Nurses and medical techs know Bird Watson is the place to get the best quality scrubs. They're comfortable, great looking, and competitively priced. Bird Watson is proud to now carry Vera Bradley scrubs, shoes, handbags, and accessories. The perfect scrubs and shoes are waiting at Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. We need to pause to honor America here from Shagnon 2.0. We'll take a quick break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Already started. It's Wing Madness at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're already a Blaze and Rewards member, you have a chance to win a trip to this year's Final Four and the championship game. But hurry, because the sweepstakes ends on March 5th. Then, after March 5th, come in for March Madness. Sign up for free wings for a year with 5 winners per location every day at Carbondale, Mount Vernon, and Marion. Oh, one more thing. The new BOGO Boneless Wing Specials every Tuesday night at your Marion and Mount Vernon Buffalo Wild Wings.
Need a bank that is available when you are? At Banterra, we offer digital banking options that allow you to do banking 24/7. Download our app on your mobile device for a mobile check deposit, bill pay, and more. Apply for a mortgage, make easy and secure online loan payments, or shop securely using digital wallet products and Visa checkout. Own a business? We offer a wide range of digital business products as well. Enjoy convenient banking with Banterra. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joe's Pizza in Mount Vernon is known for their outstanding real Chicago-style pizza and pasta, dine-in or carry-out. But did you know that Joe's offers catering? Yes, Joe's Pizza caters everything, no matter the size. But better yet, their prices are just as appealing as their menu selections. Appetizers, salads, pasta and Alfredo specials, and oven-baked specialties like mostaccioli, lasagna, even eggplant parmesan. Just remember, Joe's Pizza caters everything. Call Joe's today to find out more. 242-2600.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon.
Right now, you can save over $6,000 on remaining 17 Malibus, and this is a car that gets great fuel economy. It blows away the competition in safety and performance, and the quality and durability of the Malibu has been phenomenal. So save over $6,000. Hurry in right now to Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
That star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the whole
national anthem done here at Shagnon Gymnasium, and it's well done by IHSA official Ron Stannard, as we will get underway now here as we wrap up your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888. Landers, the Mount Vernon Rams, and the Centralia Orphans tonight. Their lineup's brought to you by Bird Watson Medical Equipment. Tom Porter has tonight's starters.
Yeah, first for the Centralia Orphans. They got them in their away uniforms. They're technically the home team tonight, but irregardless, a 5'8 junior guard, number 2, Brian Neskel. A 5'9 sophomore guard, number 3, Jamie Long. 6'2 senior guard / forward, number 21, Jonathan Keeler. A 6-foot senior forward, number 23, Jordan Maines. And rounding out the starting 5, a 6'2 senior forward, number 33, Javon Williams. For the Mount Vernon Rams, a 5'8 senior guard, number 3, Zach Williams. 6'2 sophomore forward, number 4, Amir Span. 6'1 senior guard, number 15, O'Shea Harden. 6-foot junior guard, number 22, Lucas Cooper. And a 6'6 junior forward, number 25, Weston Brockhouse.
Nurses and medical techs know Bird Watson is a place to get the best quality scrubs. They're comfortable, great looking, and competitively priced.
And now for the home team on the scoreboard tonight.
Bird Watson is proud to now carry Vera Bradley scrubs, shoes, handbags, and accessories. The perfect scrubs and shoes are waiting at Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Of course, since this is a regional game, technically a neutral court environment, can't have the Mount Vernon Ram drum line here tonight. Can't have the pep band, can't have any of that. So there is some music being played in its stead. And now we meet the Mount Vernon Rams over the public address. Landers Collision Center sponsors our pregame show tonight. Landers Collision Center offers free premium detailing for the life of your car. Ask them how you qualify the next time you have a quality job done at Landers Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
I can barely hear you over here, to be honest with you. This is a great atmosphere. Piping in some music there, kind of a drum line, I guess. But nonetheless, really ready for this basketball game to get started. I think everybody in here is.
Should be a dandy here tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams and Centralia Orphans. The Rams are 17-11. The Orphans are 22-4 coming in. None of that matters here tonight. The Ram cheerleaders are finishing up their routine on the floor as we are just past the top of the hour. This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. As the Rams, coached by Doug Creel, go head-to-head against the Orphans, coached by Lee Bennett. If I'm not mistaken, in the postseason, when these two head coaches have met, the Rams carry a 2-1 mark.
Yeah, Coach Creel is, obviously is not taking a back seat to anybody. So his preparation is second to none. I've witnessed that firsthand, and I know he'll be ready, and he'll have this basketball team ready to play tonight. We'll just see if we can execute and get this thing done.
That'll be Jonathan Keeler for the Orphans. For the Mount Vernon Rams, Amir Span. We have the orphanage next to us. To our right will be Chaos Cage. As the Orphans in their away red, white trim will control the tip. And a 3 on the way is no good from Meskel out of the corner. Big rebound for Amir Span. And now the Mount Vernon Rams will come the other way. 7:48 to go in the first. Rams home whites, orange and black trim. Orange numerics trimmed in black. Harden will have it off of the wing. Now to the right wing, it's Brockhouse between the circles. Throws it over to Williams. And the Rams look to get set here. 7:36 to go in the first. Right wing 3 on the way. Cooper to set the tone. It's short. Rebound to Javon Williams. Orphans have the basketball.
2 early threes, one by each team. Neither one came up. Like to see Mount Vernon. They are in a triangle and 2 to start out here. Actually, they're straight man right now.
Keeler with it up top. Now to the left. Meskel into the corner for Long. Ball fake. Looks inside. Throws to the top. Keeler. Side step. Nope. Pivot. Now to the right side for Maines. Up to the top. Javon Williams Jr. Throws off to Long. 7:06 mark of the first. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. We're a minute in. No score. Rams and the Centralia Orphans tonight. Deep left wing for Long. Back to the top for Keeler. Little head fake. He'll drive. Has a bit of a seam. Off the window. No good. Rebound will go to the Rams.
Yeah, wild shot. Really had a point-blank layup. Just kind of flipped it up. Weston intimidated him a little bit there. Missed everything.
Wide open. Brockhouse 3 is on the way. It's short. It glances off the iron. Harden saves the rebound his best, but nobody there. It'll be Orphan basketball. As part of Community First Bank's Local Matters campaign, they will host a celebration once every month. It'll be at a local business with prizes and refreshments. Community First Bank, where local matters. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. A minute and a half into this one, still no score. Rams and Orphans, unforced error by Long. Maybe a hand by Span, and now it'll be stolen away by Javon Williams Jr., but nobody chases after it for the Orphans. Or Mescal didn't get there.
Yep.
It'll stay Ram basketball.
Yeah, good job by Mount Vernon getting the turnover. Like you said, a little bit of an unforced error there. Mount Vernon basketball. Nobody's scored yet. About 2 minutes into the game.
Left sideline, Lucas Cooper with the basketball. Now throwing over to the right, Brockhouse. Back to the top for Span. For one dribble, now to Cooper. Left side, Williams not ready. It'll be a turnover on the Rams. 6:15 mark of the first. Nobody wants to score.
Yeah, tight start. Both teams are very, tight to start this basketball game. 2 shots from each team has come up way off, and 2 unforced turnovers.
Keeler with it now underneath. Williams shakes the defender, stymies the defender. Williams uses that body. He's big and physical. It's 2-0 Centralia.
Yeah, he gets the ball that low. It's lights out. You're not going to stop him with that body. He can ward off the defender and finish.
5:56 mark of the first quarter. 2-zip is the Orphan lead. Brockhouse at the volleyball line, down to the right wing for Harden. Looks off to the sideline. Good bounce pass. Cooper into the paint. Span backs up his defender, up and in.
Same thing for Mount Vernon. Got to mirror the ball deep, and Mirror kind of drew a little contact from Williams trying to draw the foul, but was able to finish.
We're in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. It's BOGO Boneless Night at B-Dubs. Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Any size boneless wing is buy one, get one free. 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Centralia with the basketball tied at 2. Williams left wing. Contested 3. No good.
Yeah,
bounces over the backboard.
I don't mind him taking 3-point shots. Keep him away from the rim. I think he gets a little, I don't know if the word's kind of bored sometimes, but he gets away from the rim sometimes and takes some threes that kind of seem a little ill-advised to me.
5:12 left to go in the first quarter. Tied at 2. Rams with the basketball in the front court. Cooper off a curl, top of the key. Ooh, a little handoff coming around. It'll be O'Shea to the basket. Shots blocked. He's fouled by Maines. It'll be the first of the night.
Yeah, nice little play there. They tried to set Zach up for a back cut. Didn't get it, and then O'Shea circled around. They had that side isolated for him. Got the foul on Maines.
5:03 mark of the opening quarter. Box set inbound for the Rams. Left of the bucket off of the baseline. Cooper to inbound. Hits it in finally as Brockhouse was able to get past his defender and now lost the basketball. Recovered underneath. We'll have a foul on the Orphans. To the line to shoot 2. We'll go Weston Brockhouse.
Yeah, I think he got fouled a couple times. He tried to draw the foul the first time. No call. Was able to corral the loose ball. Went up, got fouled again. The second time around, I think they called it on Keeler there, his first foul.
4:59 left to go in the first quarter. First free throw is no good by Weston Brockhouse. He'll have another.
Yeah, I like to see him make this. Like I said, it kind of helps loosen the thing up, and there we go. Maybe make a few shots after that.
Gives the Rams a 3-2 lead with 4:59 to go in the first quarter. Up 1. With the basketball is Jamie Long in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, left of the circle, right-hand dribble between. Now to the right wing, gives it up top to Javon Williams. Off a screen for Long, right side. Taller defender in his way, goes to the top for Keeler. Back to Long on the right sideline. Bounce pass to Williams off of the elbow. Left-hand dribble beyond the wing, and now to the outside. Keeler, he'll dribble in. Jump stop, nope, kick. 3 on the way, Long, it's good. And the Orphans take a 5-3 lead.
Yeah, that's the guy that can hurt you. He can shoot the 3, but you got to give up something. You got to help a little bit on Maines and Williams, and he'll have some open looks tonight.
Across the timeline, near the midway point of this first quarter, there's 4:20 left. Rams with the basketball. Cooper, a bounce pass to the top of the key for Zach. Off the elbow, now free throw line, backs up his defender, puts one up and in, we're tied.
Yeah, Zach's really done a good job the last few games getting to the rim and finishing. Looked like he kind of took a little hit there, still able to get the ball over the rim.
Keeler off of the right wing. Left-hand dribble, top of the key. Nice slide pass to Maines, and it'll be tipped out of bounds. That was a good job by Williams. Got his hand into the passing lane. The pass was going left wing to Mescal, and Mescal will inbound far sideline.
Yeah, good back cut there. Had him open, just didn't connect with the pass.
3:55 to go in the first quarter, tied at 5. Mescal to the right wing. Long looks inside, nothing there. Ooh, up top Maines, out of nowhere. Back to the left wing for Mescal. 3:45 to play. They're looking underneath. For Williams, they throw it away. Turnover Centralia. We're tied at 5. 3:45 left in the first.
Yeah, bad pass by Mescal. Didn't give him a chance to settle up in the post there. Williams was just kind of getting there and chucked it over his head. Second turnover for Centralia.
As part of Community First Bank's Local Matters campaign, you'll find out more just by visiting each local branch. Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina, where local matters. Up top, Span to the right wing for Williams. Left-hand dribble into the paint. Looks outside. Nice kick. O'Shea wide open for a three. It's short. Rebound will go to Long. Fought for. Williams will touch it last. It's out of bounds. Centralia basketball.
Good job by Zach getting in there and trying to get the offensive rebound. This is a tough matchup for them with Long on Zach. Zach's a little bit stronger and can get to the rim, so look for Mount Vernon to kind of take advantage of that.
3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Off a handoff. Williams, top of the key for Keeler. Now left for Meskel. Lay look low post. Nice no-looker to Keeler coming up. That was Javon Williams Jr. on a great find. Bounce pass to Keeler. He unlocks the tie. It's 7-5 Centralia.
Yeah, beautiful job. Mount Vernon doubled the post. Opposite guy cuts. That's what you're supposed to do, and you got a layup.
O'Shea, the kick. Wide open. Brockhouse for three.
There
yes, sir. That is a medicine shot three-pointer. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics. It's 8-7 Mount Vernon.
Man, that feels good to watch that one go in. Not any better than it feels for Weston, obviously, so hopefully that'll loosen things up for him.
Left side deep. That's Meskel. To the right wing for Maines. Into the corner nearby Long. Back to Maines on the wing. Met by Cooper. Into the right corner for Long. Left hand dribble around the perimeter. Doubles back. Goes to Javon. Near the baseline. Yes, sir. Made it look easy. Javon Williams.
Yeah, it did make it look easy. You got to force him back middle. O'Shea's tapping his chest. That was his fault. Can't let him turn to the baseline and get to that layup.
9-8 Centralia. 2:18 to go in the first quarter. Crossover dribble by Harden. Picked up his dribble. Throws to the right wing for Zach. Zach looking in against Jamie Long. One dribble. Throws to the high post. This is O'Shea. Step back on a turnaround. Jumper on the way. No good. Rebound will go to Keeler. Centralia with the basketball. Up 1. 2 to play in the first quarter. Keeler to the right wing. Crossover dribble. Gets it right back from Long. Thought about a three. Looks inside. Nothing there. Brings it around to the top. Throws to the left. Meskel right back to Javon Williams. Has to throw it outside after a slip. Now to the basket will go. Meskel, who misses the layup. Rams get the rebound.
Yeah, fortunate there. Wide open layup, and he missed the left-handed layup.
Up top, this is Harden. Now to the right wing for Span. All scoreboard updates are sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. We'll get you some in a moment as we will have a push on Williams. Amir was backing him up toward the basket. And now that'll be an inbound off of the baseline for the Rams.
Yeah, their third foul, team foul that is. Good job by Amir taking him to the rim, and Williams reached in and got the foul. Like to see if we can't get him into a little bit of foul trouble here in the first half.
At the end of one, Champaign Central leads Alney in a regional 21-16. Up top, this will be Harden, mid-post, turnaround. Kicks it to Williams with 1:24 to go in the first. That was a Tony Wilt scoreboard update. And this is another update as Zach Williams gets another layup, this time left block. 10-9, Rams back on top.
Yeah, he's got trouble. Long has a little bit of trouble staying with Zach off the dribble. That's twice now, so good job by Zach taking advantage.
Off of the wing, Patrick now near the top. This is Jordan Maines looking inside. Back to Patrick the fourth, out of the right corner, Long. Thought about the three with a minute to go. 10-9, Rams on top. Keel shakes his defender, fakes a three, goes to the basket, misses the layup, rebound punched away. That'll be a foul on Keeler.
Yep, they're his second, I believe, fourth team foul. They've missed some point-blank layups. We've been a little fortunate with that here in the early going. Got to clean up our defense. Don't run at the three-point shooter. Close out under control.
53.6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 10-9. That's the Ram lead over Centralia, but the Rams have played very well to start against these Orphans this year. Just have to keep it up for 4 quarters.
Yeah, that's the key. Just kind of sustain this and see if we can't have the lead at the halfway through the fourth.
Harden between the circles. Now to the right wing for Williams. Trying to find Span. Williams doing a great job shutting him down. Zach Williams with the basketball for the Rams. Now up top, it's Brockhouse to Span, who gets away beyond the perimeter. With half a minute to go in the first, still 10-9. Rams lead the Orphans by 1.
Going to spread the floor, look for one shot here, see if we can't close this out with a 2 or a 3 and go up 3 or 4 at the end of the quarter. Amir's going to come get the basketball. It's about 10 seconds. Look for him to drive and attack. See if he can't finish or get a foul on Williams.
Chris Hugo, Tom Porter alongside. 94.1 FM worldwide, WMIXsports.com. 6 seconds to go in the first. Zach, an NBA 3. Good! A medicine shot three-pointer. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics. And that'll close out the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Rams 13, the Centralia Orphans 9. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
This is Angelica at Community First Bank. Last year you helped us celebrate 10 awesome years of Community First Bank with our Love campaign. This year we'd like to celebrate who made our first 10 years possible, you. We're excited to launch Local Matters, our way of spotlighting, thanking, and celebrating our friends and customers in the community who've made us the #1 community bank in town. Remember to follow us on Facebook to keep up with all the exciting things we've got planned. Community First Bank, member FDIC.
If you're not bundling your insurance with Allstate, you might have fear of missing out, or FOMO.
You're too old to say FOMO.
But people who don't bundle their auto and home with Allstate...
No, FOMO's about fun stuff, not insurance.
But what if people use the money they save to pay for that fun stuff?
Okay, fine.
Get a bundled quote from your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, in Mount Vernon. Call him at 241-0551.
Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com, 13-9. As the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Centralia Orphans, the Rams start with the basketball here in the second quarter. All the action sponsored by ComFirst. Three on the way. Zach is in and out this time. He had an NBA three to close out the quarter. Amir, the rebound, put back, no. Rebound to go to the Orphans.
Yeah, good job by Amir keeping it alive. Just couldn't finish there. Good look by Zach. Can't fault him for taking that after knocking down the bomb at the end of the first quarter.
And now the other way, Javon Williams to the basket. Looks like he's fouled.
Yeah, foul, I think, on Amir, or on O'Shea, I'm sorry. When he gets in that lane there and double clutches like that, try not to bail him out coming down with the hand. Make him finish that shot because that was a difficult one for him. He goes to the free throw line for 2 free throws, their first 2 of the game.
Over on AM 940 and 96.5 FM, Weber with a first quarter lead over Goreville, 19-9.
Wow, good for them. That's a good start.
Second free throw good. So Javon Williams makes both. It's a 2-point game, 13-11. We'll have a sub into the game as Meskel checks back in for Jamie Long. Calcutt, Meskel, Patrick, Maines, Williams for the Orphans. Harden, Cooper, Williams, Spann, Brockhouse for the Rams. 7:26 to go in the first half. 13-11. Rams by 2. Off of the right wing, there is Williams out of the short corner. Spann. Mid-post, gets inside. Layup's easy.
Nice. Can't stop him when he puts his head down and attacks the rim. Williams stayed away from picking up his second foul. Amir was able to finish.
Right of the circle, this is Meskel to the right wing for Patrick. Rams up 4, 7:03 mark of the first half. Javon, step back three to cut it to 1. It's good. Uh-oh.
Yeah, good look. That's all right. I don't mind him taking threes, like I said earlier. That's tough to stop there. You got to take away something, and O'Shea took away the drive.
6:48 to go in the first half. 15-14 game. Now off to the left arc. This is Weston Brockhouse looking for the dribble drive. Nothing there. Now to the top. Zach Williams to the basketball. Made a big three to close out that first quarter. Now looks for the drive inside. Layup is good. He has 9.
Man, he's added something to his game here late in his senior season. He doesn't look like he wants to go home anytime soon.
Making a case to be our Good Hands Ram of the Week. The Rams give it their all, and so does Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields. Get the protection you need for you and your family. Give him a call today. Up top now, a free throw line jumper for Javon. It's off of the window. Williams in double figures, and it's 17-16.
Does that still count? That's a bake-in shot, dead on. I don't think he meant to do that, obviously, but it went in nonetheless.
6 minutes left to go in the first half. Kick into the corner for Zach. 3 on the way. Good. It's a kind iron. That's another three-pointer. TMS Mobility and Rehab three-pointer. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics. 2-possession lead, 20-16.
I'd say he's off to a pretty hot start here tonight. 2 threes and 3 twos. Good job by Zach in the early going.
Patrick will throw off to the left sideline. Meskel to Javon Williams. Turnaround three coming. It's no good. Rebound will go to Cooper. Rams with the board, 5:30 mark of the first half. Community First Bank of the Heartland has that Local Matters campaign. Find out more on Facebook. Kick into the corner, 3. Cooper, no. Rebound will be chased down by Spann, and we'll have contact. I guess Spann had stepped out of bounds before touching the basketball to save it.
But he reestablished himself back in bounds, so that's an incorrect call there. Once you establish both feet back in bounds, you're okay to tip it out, so not sure what he was thinking there, but nonetheless, going the other direction.
5:19 to go in the first half. 20-16 score. 4-point lead for the Rams. Long with the basketball, top of the key, dribbling to the right wing. Going to back it out right of the circle. Rams get set defensively. Now a kick to the outside for Meskel. Throws in the corner long. Uh-oh, wide open three, partially blocked, or just a bad shot, and the rebound to go to the Rams. Now the Rams almost turn it over in the court. They do. It'll be last touch by Cooper out of bounds. It'll be Orphan basketball. At least that's what they say.
Yeah, I couldn't tell, to be honest with you. A lot of hands in there. Good job by Long attacking the dribble. Coop wasn't ready for that, and he turned it over.
4:52 to go in the first half. Rams by 4. Centralia with the basketball. Off of the right wing is Long. Bounce pass inside to Keeler, up and in, and a foul. Uh-oh.
That's the problem there. Not the 2 points, but the second foul on O'Shea. We got caught up there, didn't switch on that cross screen, and O'Shea picked up a second foul in the end one for Keeler.
Okay, cut it to 1. You don't need to give the Orphans any 3 tries, especially from the free throw line. 4:43 to go in the first half. At the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth, it's Boneless Tuesday. That's right, BOGO Boneless at your Mount Vernon B-Dubs. Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. As the free throw's good, big 3-point play for Centralia to cut it to 1.
Yeah, huge foul there for Mount Vernon, unfortunately, getting the second foul on O'Shea. He's the primary defender on Javon Williams. Look for Amir probably to switch over to him now.
20-19, Rams by 1. 4:35 to go in the second quarter. Off of the right wing, pocket pick. It'll be Javon Williams coming up with it. He'll race to the basket. They're going to make him earn it. He went up for the jam. Dakari Pelton comes up with a foul, and Javon Williams Jr. goes to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, good hustle by Amir. He got the clean block, but I think Pelton got him on the way up. The official, quite frankly, was behind the play. Wasn't in a very good angle there, but I think that was probably the proper call.
4:27 to go in the first half. Javon Williams Jr. to tie it on the first one, knocks it down. Your WMIX Sports team tonight, Chris Hugo, Tom Portner, Hunter Schrader takes care of the video, Audrey Southard takes care of us back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. 4:27 to go in the first half. We're tied at 20. Now it's still a tie. Javon missed the free throw, and now the other way it goes. Rams on the rebound. Lucas Cooper into the front court. Right to the Ram on the floor. Now onto the Ram insignia. Picked up his dribble. Now bounce pass to Williams between the circles with 4:10 left to go here in the second quarter. We're tied at 20. Pelton off of the sideline in front of the Orphan bench. Left wing now throws to the timeline for Amir Span. Midway through the second quarter here in the King City. They'll look for Brockhouse, but looks like Patrick picks up a foul on a jersey tug.
Yeah, he had a hold of him. Weston did a good job sealing him in the low block. Had he not fouled, and Weston had a point-blank layup. Their 5th team foul.
Tied at 20, 3:58 to go in the first half. Zach, a deep three on the way. No good this time. Made it at the end of one. Could have come up with it here. Pelton will save it. Into the Orphans. That's Maines on the interception. 3:48 left to go in the second. Tied at 20. Orphans with the basketball looking for their lead. Off to the right. This is Long. Steps between the circles, throws to Patrick on the wing, gives it right back to Long at the volleyball line.
Got Dakari guarding Williams. Look for them to try to get him the ball in the post. A much bigger, wider body on Pelton.
Right wing, it's Maines. Ball fake, takes the contested three. It was off the mark. Rebound to Patrick. He got it. His shot will be swatted away. Williams comes up with it, puts it up, and he's fouled. Javon Williams Jr. to the line. He's 3 of 4 tonight. He'll go back to try to give the Orphans a lead. I believe it'd be their first one since they led 2-zip.
Yeah, that's going to be tough for Mount Vernon having Williams down there in the block and don't have O'Shea to check him out on the rebound, and he did a good job going and getting the offensive rebound. I think this is his. I think he's taken all the free throws for them, if I'm not mistaken, made 4 out of 5.
At the line is Javon Williams Jr. looking to give the Orphans a lead. 21-20. 3:19 left to go in the first half. Red Lake College powers are streaming. You can log on to rlc.edu, see how you can save thousands on that college education. Last check on AM 940, 96.5 FM after 1. Weber led Goreville 19-9. Both free throws are good here. Makes it 22-20. We'll have a foul somewhere. We'll tell you that scoreboard update sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and see how you can get to better state with State Farm.
They called a foul on Amir on the rebound, or lack thereof, because it went in. That's his second foul, so, oh boy. Got Amir and O'Shea in foul trouble here. Very difficult for Mount Vernon at this point.
22-20 Centralia, 3:19 to play in the first half. Rams could use a stop or force a turnover here as they'll deep inbound to Javon Williams Jr. at the timeline. 3:16 left to go. We're in the first half from Shagnon. The Rams hosting a regional. First time since 02. Well, if you don't count last night, that they've had a postseason game at home. It'll be a feed inside, another Ram foul.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to do much.
Now, that's kind of a weak call, to be honest with you. Pelton was just fighting him in the post a little bit. And they called the foul. Coach Creel's not happy at all because Williams cleared him out with the arm. He's letting the official know it right now.
So the Orphans will inbound. They're now in the bonus with 3:04 left to go in the first half. The Rams not far behind, however. Centralia with 5 fouls.
Right.
Off of the inbound will be Brian Meskel, left of the bucket on the baseline in front of the unforgiving Chaos Cage. Feet will be tipped away. It'll be a turnover. Zach will keep control of the basketball, get to the bucket, throws him a shot off the glass, no good. He was bumped from behind, missed the shot.
Fouled.
And now right wing gets Williams in the corner for Keeler. Shimmies the feet, now throws to the top for Long. He kicks to the outside. Meskel, head fake, drives. Bounce pass into the paint. Paint jumper's no good. Keeler, tip rebound will go to Williams, who puts it up and in. Unbelievable.
Not sure who they called that one on. That was another push off by Williams to get the rebound. They just aren't calling that. He does that a lot. He uses his strength, so you got to give him credit there. They called the foul on. I don't know. Did they call that on Zach? No. Pelton, his third already.
Free throw good by Williams. 25-20 score. 2:34 left to go here in the first half. Rams with the basketball, down 5. Zach Williams with it. And now we'll have an offensive foul on the Rams. You've got to be kidding. What happened? I didn't see it.
Yeah, they called a foul on Jackson Creel on the screen. This is getting kind of silly now. That's about 4 calls in a row that are phantom calls.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams, WMIX. Doug Creel's just been rung up for a technical.
No, they're giving a warning.
Normally I don't see that much theatrics for a warning.
No, I agree. I don't know what he was doing there, but he has every right to be upset right now because the last couple minutes they've really taken us out of the game with these foul situations.
As part of Community First Bank's Local Matters campaign, you'll find out more when you visit each local branch. Malford and Dix, Woodlawn and 9. A 3 by Meskel is no good. He got the rebound, saved it to Maines, and now beyond the arc, it's Long with it up top. 2:10 to go in the first half. Centralia 25, Malford and 20. Rams have not played poorly.
No, they just got the wrong guys with 2 fouls, unfortunately, right now.
Left wing, skip pass. It'll be to the right wing for Long from Meskel. 3 is off, rebound to Williams. Of course it is. Uses that big body inside, trying to turn around on Pelton. Throws to the right wing for Jamie Long with 1:50 to go in the first half. Right of the circle, this is Jamie Long. To the right wing, Jordan Maines. He'll drop it off, top of the key for Meskel. Off the screen, it'll be off of the foot of Maines. He picks it up in the backcourt, no call. Must have been touched by the Rams. Into the front court now. Looking off left wing, Meskel. Right of the circle, no look pass to Jamie Long with 1:28 to go in the second quarter. Rams are down 5, 25-20. Now a 3 on the way, Meskel is good.
Yeah, we got to take care of the ball now. Down 8. I'd like to see us maybe run a little clock here, especially if the Demir and O'Shea in foul trouble and get out of this first half. If it's 8 to a 6-point deficit would be good.
I'm more amazed it's 28-20 near half.
Yeah.
48 points combined. Minute 5 left to go in the half. Cooper, a big 2 if it goes. Yes, sir. Knocks it down.
Shot. Really big shot by Coop. Need a big stop here and see if we can't get down to the other end and get this down to a 4-point game and get out of here with O'Shea and Amir in foul trouble.
Luke Cooper from the right elbow to cut it to 6. 28-20, 48 seconds to go in the first half. Patrick with it. Looking left, able to find Javon Williams Jr., who's always been a hero for this Orphan team. Definitely a Ram killer.
Yeah, he's a load.
And now it'll be Meskel with it to the volleyball line to the right wing Long. Now Patrick in front of the bench. Nice feed inside. This will be Williams. Probably fouled, but a no call. A break for the Rams. He gets 2 more, though, and is back to an 8-point lead.
Yeah, coach is right. That was a moving screen on the diagonal screen to try to get him open to the cut to the goal. No call. That's what gave him that wide open look.
13 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 30-22. Cooper with the basketball, tucked near the right corner. Now to the circle for Zach. Right-hand dribble for Williams to the wing. He's fouled, and just 6 fouls on the Orphans with 4.2 seconds left.
Yeah.
Calcutt will check in.
Pretty good foul there, really. Quite frankly, I don't think that was their plan, but stop the drive from Zach. We're still not in the bonus, unfortunately. 4 seconds to go, side out. See if we can't get the ball deep to Amir on an inbounds pass here. They're going to double him and not let him get it.
With 4.2 seconds, the inbound from the side of the bounds. It'll be to Span. Back to Cooper with 3. Launches a 3 near the buzzer. It's good. Big medicine shot, 3-pointer to close out the first half. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics. It cuts the lead to 5, and we take you to halftime. The Centralia Orphans 30, the Mount Vernon Rams 25. We'll come back with your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Terry Vanderstelt. Local has always mattered to us here at Community First Bank, and it's been our belief if we take care of the communities we serve, they will in turn take care of us. For 10 years, this philosophy hasn't failed us, so we plan to stick with it. That's why we're making 2018 the year of you to celebrate how much local matters. We'll be spotlighting local businesses and customers to thank them for choosing us to be their community bank. There will be some fun events and giveaways along the way as well, so get ready for another exciting year. Community First Bank, because local matters. Member FDIC.
Hi, Eric Lade for One Stop Flooring America, here to announce the huge warehouse clearance event going on now at One Stop Flooring America. Save on in-stock carpet, area rugs, luxury vinyl tile, hardwood, and ceramic tile. Plus, take advantage of 18-month interest-free financing. Need help with measuring or installation? One Stop Flooring America measures for free and features award-winning installers backed by our lifetime installation guarantee. Our design team can't wait to hear about your next project. It's time to save at One Stop Flooring America, 318 South 10th Street, Mount Vernon, 242-5712.
The Renly College Foundation is proud to provide over 250 scholarships to very deserving students, but there are many more who could use help. Would you consider establishing a foundation scholarship at your nationally ranked #1 community college? Contact me, Kay Zibby Dameron, at the Renly College Foundation to learn how you can immediately help a Renly College student on their journey. This is one investment that I guarantee will yield a positive return.
TMS Mobility of Mount Vernon is a medical equipment company that serves all of Southern Illinois with a focus on respiratory and mobility solutions. Hi, I'm pharmacist and owner Eric Black. Our 2 respiratory therapists serve BiPAP, CPAP, and oxygen patients, while our 3 certified seating specialists provide power wheelchairs, scooters, as well as home and vehicle lifts. We are located at 24th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Call our experienced professionals at TMS Mobility 242-8776.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show starts now.
94.1 FM worldwide with video at WMIXsports.com. Here at halftime, the Centralia Orphans 30, the Mount Vernon Rams 25. This is your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show from Shacknon Gymnasium. I'm Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside, and Tom, that was the first half of basketball.
Yeah, I got to take a deep breath. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not coaching anymore because I think I would have lost it earlier in this game. But even having said that, what a great half of basketball, like you said. Great atmosphere. Both teams are playing quite well. Williams is a load. We knew that coming in, and he's doing his job. So Zach Williams on our side, though, the other Williams has kind of countered him as well. So a big shot by Coop at the end of the half. Get us back down 5, and with Amir and O'Shea in foul trouble, I think Coach Creel would run to that locker room just down 5 at this point.
It's a battle of wills and a battle of Williams, as you alluded to. We'll have a look at scoring and stats coming up on this Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime report. Joe's Pizza just off of the square in Mount Vernon on Jordan Street. Order joes.com to have it delivered. And, man, that sounds amazing right now. 30-25 Centralia at the half. We'll come back with that scoring and stats here on this Joe's Pizza halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Housing market picking up and rates still low, now is the perfect time to purchase the home of your dreams. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist from People's National Bank. People's National Bank has several different programs to choose from to help get you in the home of your dreams. Stop by and see me at 413 South 34th Street, Mount Vernon, Illinois, or apply online at peoplesnationalbank.com.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
It's already started. It's Wing Madness at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're already a Blaze and Rewards member, you have a chance to win a trip to this year's Final Four and the championship game. But hurry, because the sweepstakes ends on March 5th. Then, after March 5th, come in for March Madness. Sign up for free wings for a year with 5 winners per location every day at Carbondale, Mount Vernon, and Marion. Oh, one more thing. The new BOGO Boneless Wing Specials every Tuesday night at your Marion and Mount Vernon Buffalo Wild Wings.
If you needed major surgery, you probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take it to a body shop that's never been trained? Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers. I am proud to announce that we have once again raised the bar on quality collision repair. Within the past year, our team has went through extensive training programs that have resulted in what is considered a significant achievement in the collision repair industry. Landers Towing and Collision in Salem and Mount Vernon is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as an ICAR Gold Class shop. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose Landers Towing and Collision Centers. As an ICAR Gold Class repair facility, we hope to not only return your vehicle back to its original condition, but to exceed every concern or expectation you may have towards collision repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
94.1 FM worldwide tonight on WMIXsports.com with streaming video of this Mount Vernon Rams regional semifinal. They host the Centralia Orphans, but they trail 30-25. Joe's Pizza and Pasta sponsors our halftime show, and we, for you, have scoring and stats.
For the Mount Vernon Rams, from two-point range, 6 for 9, 66%. We made 4 threes in the first half, much better than what we've been doing. 10 attempts, 40%. We just took 2 free throws, made 1. We have 6 turnovers for the half. For the Centralia Orphans, they were 7 for 11 from two-point range, 63%. 3 for 10 from three-point range, 30%. They shot 8 free throws, most of those by Mr. Williams. They made 7, 88%. They just had 5 turnovers in the first half.
Individual scoring in this one first for the Rams. They have a team-high 12 from Zach Williams, 5 from Luke Cooper, and 4 each from Amir Spann and Weston Brockhouse. Meanwhile, for the Centralia Orphans, Javon Williams Jr. leads the way with 19, 5 from Johnny Keeler, 3 each from Brian Meskel and Jamie Long. That's your halftime score. The Centralia Orphans 30, the Mount Vernon Rams 25. We'll take a quick break on your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. Joe's Pizza and Pasta just off the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. Order it online. Have it delivered at orderjoes.com. We'll take a break, come back. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
When you bank with Banterra, you'll benefit from a bank that offers convenience and exceptional service. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and we want to be your financial partner. We offer personal service combined with superior products such as digital banking, smart checking options, and competitive lending rates. Banterra is the region's largest locally owned community bank with 25 Southern Illinois branches to serve you. Banterra Bank, proud supporter of high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you completed your Rend Lake College Foundation Scholarship application for next year? Hurry, students. Applications are due Wednesday, February 28th for priority awarding for the 2018-2019 academic year. The single-page applications are available now online at rlc.edu/foundation. Fill out the form and submit your paperwork to be considered for hundreds of available scholarships. That's rlc.edu/foundation.
It's already started. It's Wing Madness at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're already a Blaze and Rewards member, you have a chance to win a trip to this year's Final Four and the championship game. But hurry, because the sweepstakes ends on March 5th. Then, after March 5th, come in for March Madness. Sign up for free wings for a year with 5 winners per location every day at Carbondale, Mount Vernon, and Marion. Oh, one more thing. The new BOGO Boneless Wing Specials every Tuesday night at your Marion and Mount Vernon Buffalo Wild Wings. Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Halftime as we talk to you on this Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show just off of the square downtown or Jordan Street in Mount Vernon, something along those lines. Always worldwide at orderjoes.com. One of the Pizzeria can offer Chicago-style pie. They're the only place in Mount Vernon that can offer that. You have to eat it to believe it at Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Tom Porter alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. 30-25. The Mount Vernon Rams trailed the Centralia Orphans here at the half, and it was not a bad first half of basketball for the Rams, but for the Orphans, they came out and made some big shots and took advantage of some big breaks.
Yeah, Meskel hit a few threes. They got I think was maybe a few questionable calls, to be honest with you. The problem with that was not necessarily the foul calls, but who they were on. When you get O'Shea and Amir with 2 fouls early in the game like they did, it really takes Mount Vernon out of what they like to do. But Coach Krill did a good job keeping them out. Like I said, Lucas hit a big 3 at the end of the half to keep us in this basketball game. Now we got Amir and O'Shea going for the second half with just 2 fouls. So look for them to be aggressive here to start the third quarter.
One more semifinal in this one. Obviously, this is the first, so there has to be another. It'll be Murfreesboro and Salem at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The winner of this one meets the winner of that one on Friday in the regional title game at 7 p.m. on Friday. If the Rams are here, so are we. 94.1 FM. You can watch it live at WMIXSports.com. And then beyond that, it's the Centralia sectional for the winner of this Mount Vernon regional. So we'll see what happens. 30-25. Rams trail Centralia, and Centralia just made, again, they capitalized towards the end of the second quarter, and right now have a 5-point lead, and I believe the basketball.
Yeah, they get the ball to start. They made their hay at the free throw line, making 7. Mount Vernon just 1. That's a 6-point differential. Mount Vernon down 5 at the half.
So we will start the second half in the King City. Will it bring the Rams a little bit of luck here at home? Centralia the basketball. Williams off to the left wing, now to Keeler on the right. Near the arc, Meskel looks into the corner Maines. He feeds Williams. He kicks it out. Now to the right wing. Step top Keeler, now left wing for Meskel. Off of the sideline, a Maines 3 to set the tone. It is no good. Williams the rebound, puts it up and in. He has 21.
Yeah, I don't know how you stop that, to be honest with you. He just out-muscled O'Shea, got to the rebound. He's doing his job tonight, to say the least.
7:30 to go in the third quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams on WMIX. This is a Cooper 3 from the right. No good. In and out. Rebound to Williams.
Kind of faded on that. Didn't go straight up and pulled it a little bit to the left. Rimmed it out.
Ball fake by Williams. Goes to Maines. Now to the circles. That was long. Keeler wants a 3 from the right. It's no good. Rebound will go to Meskel. There's always somebody there. He feeds Williams. Turn around looking for the bump.
They're going to call that on O'Shea.
It'll be on O'Shea, his third. He knew the situation, got into the defender, but thankfully it's not a shooting foul if you're a Ram fan.
That's the good news. Mount Vernon, in the first 2 possessions here in the second half, haven't cleaned up the defensive boards. That's cost them a 2 and now a foul, third foul on O'Shea. That's a big call.
7:02 to go in the third. Out of the corner, this is Jamie Long. From the left wing all the way to the top, going to back it up against Amir Span. Bounce pass to Keeler right wing. Tony Wilt sponsors our scoreboard updates. We'll get you some throughout the night. Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. See how you can get to better state with State Farm. Keeler from beyond the arc to the top. Between the circles now for Long. Gets it back to Williams. Started to go Keeler, but Williams intercepted. Now a handoff for Maines. Kicks it to a wide open Long for a 3. No good. Glances off the iron, and I was going to say, Meskel was out of bounds when he touched it. It'll be Mount Vernon basketball.
Yeah, good eye there. There's a few games ago, I guess it was, they didn't think the baseline was there apparently, but that time the referee spotted it when he reached out and touched the ball and tried to take it away from Amir.
Orphans up 7, 6:27 to go in the third quarter. 32-25, but the Rams have the basketball. Across the timeline, Amir Span. Left sideline to Kari Pelton, who checked in a moment ago for O'Shea Harden. Bounce pass to Brockhouse. Seam to the paint, stolen away, but a foul. Ooh.
Yeah, that one, I think we'll take that one because that was not a foul. That was a good reach and strip by Long. Weston gets 2 free throws out of the deal.
That was great defense by Jamie Long.
Yeah.
Wow. Rams have to make the best of it here, and Weston Brockhouse will go to the line where he's 1 for 2. First free throw, no good. Save thousands on your college education at Ren Lake College when compared to a 4-year school. And the best part, you stay right here in your own backyard. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here. Still a 50% clip for Brockhouse. Cuts it to 6, 32-26 with 6:12 left to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass to the right wing for Keeler. Now looks inside. It'll be tipped by Brockhouse. Pelton comes away with it. Leaves it in the backcourt for Zach.
Weston saved the layup there with tipping that pass. They had a back cut, the guy wide open.
Meskel gets in to shut down the passing lane and tip it out of bounds. The Rams will have to re-trigger here with 5:53 left to go in the third.
Got to throw that entry pass a little harder. Amir had Meskel on him. Throw it over the top.
On the bounce pass, up top, Pelton to the elbow on a dribble. Picked up his dribble, traveled.
He did.
Picked up his feet, picked up his dribble. That'll be a turnover on the Rams.
Yeah, just kind of lost his balance, got back on his heels, and had to move his pivot foot. Centralia basketball, both teams with one turnover in the second half.
5:45 to go in the third. 32-26 score. Up 6 points are the Orphans with the basketball. Underneath is Williams. Battled the defender tough. He has 23 now as he uses the window, and it's 34-26. The Orphan lead is 8.
They isolated him in the post. Pelton tried to front him, not big enough, threw it over the top for the easy layup.
Off of the right wing is Williams. Zach with the basketball, top of the key, and they'll call the travel there. I did not see that one, but it'll be a turnover on the Rams.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, to be honest with you. It looked like he kind of hesitated a bit on that pass. I think it was Williams kind of jumped into the passing lane, and Zach pulled it back, and they called the walk. Second turnover for Mount Vernon.
5:17 to go in the third. 34-26 score. Across the timeline. Long, and he'll find a seam off the left wing, dribbles in, and Long picks up 2 easy points, easier than they should have been. It's 36-26 Orphan.
Yeah, ball screen there. We switch that every time. For some reason, we didn't switch that. Amir got cut off on the ball screen. Easy layup for Long.
Brockhouse, top of the key. Amir Span. Little pump there, throws it underneath to Brockhouse, off the window, and good.
A great pass by Amir to Weston in the low block, and Weston kind of flipped it up at the right hand. Bounced it around and made it.
We'll look for our next Good Hands Ram of the Week. It's sponsored by Allstate agent Paul Shields, whom you're in good hands with. For a free quote, stop by his office at 2100 Broadway or give him a call. Javon Williams on a crossover dribble to the basket. Looked like it might have been a block shot, but it'll be a foul, and 2 at the line coming for Javon Williams. I don't know.
They treat him better than they do Michael Jordan back in the day. Every time he goes up, if there's anything even questionable, the call goes his direction. He's strong enough. You don't have to bail him out on those. 2 free throws, though.
4:28 left to go in the third quarter. Williams Jr. is at the line with 23, make it 24. 37-28, the Orphan lead back to 9 as Patrick will check in. Taking a seat is Jordan Maines, who's been quiet tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't made many threes. That's his game. Mount Vernon's kind of taken that away, but Javon Williams single-handedly has taken care of Mount Vernon up to this point.
Looking for number 25. No. And the rebound to the Rams. Amir Span into the front court with the basketball between the circles. Bounce pass left. This will be for Zach. Crossover dribble. Williams to the right wing for Brockhouse. Top of the key, looks left wing. Now up to the top for Amir. Looking to the right sideline. Coming out with it now. Span from Cooper to the basket. Span will miss it right at the post and go to the line to shoot 2 on the Centralia foul.
I think he felt like he owed us one there. That was kind of similar to the Javon Williams call at the other end. Amir got tapped a little bit there on that shot, gets 2 free throws.
Community First Bank of the Heartland, home of the One Account and also the Local Matters campaign. One business will be chosen as Business of the Month. Check out their Facebook page for all the details. Community First Bank, where local matters. First free throw good by Amir, cuts it to 8. It's 37-29, about midway point of this third quarter. Second free throw also good. Cuts it to 7. Amir has 6.
Need to get a couple stops together here, see if we can't limit them 1 shot, clean up the defensive boards, and get back in this game.
Long across the timeline on the dribble, throws back door. Good cut there by Keeler, and he gets the hoop. He has 7, 39-30.
Good pass by Long to Keeler. Mount Vernon's getting caught on that ball screen. They got to switch that. For some reason, we're not getting into the switch. Long's getting too deep, an easy bucket for Centralia.
If you'd like to earn $80 per year just for making everyday purchases, stop by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust at the corner of South 34th and Broadway to learn about the money-saving benefits that come with Premier Checking. 39-30 Centralia with 3:49 left to go in the third quarter, and this is the type of game, the type of atmosphere where 9-point lead feels like 15.
Yeah, it's not as low scoring as usual. I hope my 40-point prediction is way off, and it looks like it is going to be because it's going to be 40 here in the middle point of the third quarter. This is a very high-scoring game for these two teams, but they're doing a good job here in the second half getting long off ball screens, and we're not getting that switch, and he's getting deep, and he's either scoring or dishing, and he's been the difference along with Williams here in the second half.
39-30 game, 3:49 left in the third out of the timeout. Rams will be down 9, but will have the basketball. Chaos Cage on their feet trying to get the Rams fans back into it, along with the Ram cheerleaders.
Yeah, good job there getting them all rowdy. And crowd's kind of, for Mount Vernon's sake anyway, has gotten a little quiet here. We need to get a couple buckets here and a couple stops and get back in this game.
Too many people sitting on their hands here with 3:49 left to go in the third quarter. Front of the scores table, the inbound was Lucas Cooper into Zach Williams. Cooper gets it back on the right wing. Looks for the dribble in. Ooh, takes the jumper from the post. It's good. Coop has 7.
I think he walked, to be honest with you. He went into the lane and kind of shuffled his feet. Went up and made their mid-range shot, so good move by Coop.
3:32 left in the quarter. Rams down 7. Centralia with the basketball. Meskel looks inside to Williams. Bumped, gets the contact, and one.
Yeah, foul on Amir, hit him in the head. He's just getting the ball. He's such a big body, and I know it's easier said than done, but he's getting the ball so deep right now in the post that there's just no stopping him down there. And he's doing a good job taking the hit and then finishing.
They called on Harden, his 4th. Pelton will check in here for the Rams. 3:25 to go in the third, 41-32. Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. It's Tuesday night. That means BOGO boneless. Buy one, get one free. Any regular size boneless wing at Buffalo Wild Wings, Potomac Boulevard in the King City. 41-32, 3-point play at the line now for Javon Williams Jr.
They called that foul on O'Shea. It was on Amir, hit him in the head. They called the foul on O'Shea, his 4th, so that's a huge call. I didn't realize that until just now looking up at the scoreboard.
3:20 left to go in the third quarter. Right hand dribble to the free throw line. Now to the right wing. Brockhouse up top. Off a screen, it'll be Cooper. Nice ball fake. Cooper to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound will go to Centralia. Dang it. The Rams down 10. 3:07 left to go in the third. Jump stop into the paint. It'll be a kick from Keeler to the top for Long. Now left wing for Meskel. Looks inside. Williams shakes his defender. Shakes his opponent.
There. Pelton was late getting around and fronting him there, and that was an easy post entry pass for a layup there. And they fouled him. We're down 10, so it's difficult to do this, but we might be forced to get into a zone and try to keep Williams out of the paint. But it's hard to do when you're down 10 points in the third quarter.
2:58 left to go in the third quarter. First free throw good. 43-32. Less than 3 to play in the third. Rams are down 11. Javon Williams Jr. going to try to make it 12. Next one, good.
12-point deficit. There's still 3 minutes to go in the quarter, so Mount Vernon needs to finish this quarter off and get this down to a 6 to 8 point game.
Rams want the timeout, sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust on the corner of 34th and Broadway, where you can talk to Dwayne Gully about your next home loan because First Mid is an equal housing lender. 2:53 to go in the third. It's 44-32. Centralia leads by a dozen. It's not looking good here in the second half.
Now Williams has really taken this ball game under his own hand, and he's just killing us right now. With Amir with 2 fouls, I'd be still tempted to probably switch Amir over to Williams and put a little stronger body on him, at least make him work a little harder in the post. You're kind of at a desperate situation here, down 12 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, so you got to kind of change things up. See if we can't, like I said, just get a couple stops, get this back to a 6 to 8 point game going into the fourth quarter, and then we still have an opportunity.
2:53 left to go in the third. Off of the sideline, inbound, Cooper into Williams in the backcourt across the timeline, dead center. Now back to the right circle. That'll be Lucas on the right wing. Bounce pass to the top for Amir Spann. 2:43 left to go in the third. Rams trail 44-32. Jump stop in the paint. That'll be a blocking foul. Amir couldn't get the bucket, but Amir goes to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, should have 2 free throws. Like to have seen him finish that. Unfortunately, he did not. and get an and one, but he has 2 free throws coming. Second foul on Javon Williams.
2:39 left to go in the third quarter, 44-32 score. At the free throw line is Amir Span to shoot a pair. Get you some scores in just a moment. Sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Javon Williams, janitorial, takes care of the sweat on the floor. And now Amir Span at the free throw line. Finally to shoot a pair with 2:39 left to go in this third frame. Down 12, trying to cut it to 10. Missed the first. Short rimmed it.
Can't do that when you're down double digits. Got to make hay from the free throw line, and unfortunately did not at that situation.
2:39 to go, third quarter. Amir makes the second. So 1 of 2. He has 7. 44-33, 2:38 to go in the third. Across the timeline and right to the circle. This is Jamie Long. Kicks into the corner. Now to the top. Looking back to the left sideline. Good bounce pass there out of the short corner. And what do we got? A foul from somewhere.
I don't know how he can call that foul from the opposite side of the floor when you have an official 3 feet away from it. I don't know. Like I said, he's good enough that you don't need to give him a call every time down the floor.
Quick inbound come, and this will be into Long. On the left wing, now kicks into the corner. 3 on the way for Williams is no good. Rebound will be taken away for Dakari Pelton.
Has a foul on Williams on the reach, no call. That would have been his third. That's a big no call. That's a foul there. They get him that time. That's his third foul.
So now with 2:08 left to go in the third, 44-33. And Javon Williams now has 3 fouls, but the Orphans sit pretty with 11-point lead. He comes out of the game. We'll see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, I need Amir to go to work now. He needs to really work hard in the post and see if he can't get something at the rim.
2:05 left to go in the third. Off of the inbound, Zach up top, mid-post pass. It'll be Amir battling Cal, cut underneath, has to outlet. It'll be a 3 for Brockhouse. No. Off the iron, it rattled around, and now Meskel into the front court. They'll call a bump foul on Zach Williams. Got to be kidding me.
Oh, boy. I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. It just seems like anytime we get anywhere near the Centralia ball handler, a foul is called. That's the 16th foul on Mount Vernon. They'll be shooting free throws from here on out.
Between the circles is Jamie Long. Looks back to Meskel with 1:43 to go in the third. 44-33 score. Left of the circle. This is Keeler. Meskel gives it back to Long with 1:33 to go in the third. 44-33 Centralia. Community First Bank of the Heartlands, the official voice of the Rams here on WMIX. Malford and Dix with Lononina. That's where you can find out more about the Local Matters campaign. Also find out more on Facebook.
They're going to be patient now with Williams out of the game, try to hold the ball. Mount Vernon's getting into a 2-3 trap. Good job by Coach Creel switching up defenses. They're going to get Williams back in here for the last minute 10. Pretty risky move by Bennett here. See if Mount Vernon can't take advantage of that. See if we can get the ball possession without a dead ball and take the ball at Williams, get his 4th foul.
Minute 7 left to go in the third. Meskel dribbles to the left wing, now top of the key, lost it. We'll have a late foul.
Yeah, all right. Another reach foul on Mount Vernon. 7th team foul. They're going to be shooting 1 in the bonus from here on out. So 9 minutes of basketball left, and they're going to be shooting 1 and 1, and obviously soon to be shooting 2 shot fouls once Mount Vernon gets to the 10th.
At the line for 1 and 1, Brian Meskel knocks down the first one, gets another. He has 4, looking for 5. The Orphan lead is 12.
They got Williams out of the game. Good job by Coach Bennett to get him out on the defensive end so he doesn't pick up his 4th foul. 12-point deficit, minute 2 to go.
Short rim that one, and what's the call now?
Unbelievable. They called a lane violation. That's a grade school call. That's not a high school basketball call in a regional basketball game.
And knocks it down, makes the best of it. The lead is now 13 for Centralia. 46-33, and into the front court with a minute to go are the Mount Vernon Rams. Zach Williams with it up top. 56 seconds left. Right-hander will Zach trying to get around the defender to the basket, leans in, gets it off the window for the layup. First points of the half for Zach. He has 14 on the night, down 11 the Rams.
Good take by Zach. Mount Vernon's going to get in the 2-3 gap trap here, not let them hold the basketball. Good steal by Pelt.
Pelt will get the steal. Will he get the layup? And one. Yes, he will. 3-point play off of the turnover for Dakari Pelton. It's 46-37.
Yeah, good job by Pelton. He has long arms. He was able to reach in and strip Long with the basketball and was able to finish. Long committed the foul. Not sure what the officials are discussing right now. I guess they need a towel with some perspiration on the floor. Pelton will go to the line, one shot, 27 seconds to go. They bring Williams back in the game to finish the third quarter. Look for Mount Vernon to stay in the 2-3 gap trap. Try to turn him over, get Pelton up on the ball, and give Long a little bit of difficulty to bring it up.
After 3 at Hardin County, Weber 37, Goreville 36. Back within 1 are the Black Cats, who are down 9 at the half. Rams are down 9 here near the end of the third, but Pelton trying to cut it to 8 on the 3-point play. Missed the free throw. Rebound, Brian Meskel. 25 seconds left to go, and that'll be a foul. You got to be kidding me. A bump foul on Zach Williams. 1-1 for the Orphans. I will say one thing, and that'll be all I say. This is far from pretty, and there's a lot of work to be done. Yeah. 23.9 seconds left to go in the third. 46-37 score. Orphans by 9, trying to make it 10.
Still 1 in the bonus. 18 fouls on Mount Vernon.
Meskel makes the first free throw, gets another.
They've taken 16 free throws in the basketball game up to this point. This will be 17. And they will have made 15 if he makes this one.
Lead is now 11, 48-37. I lied about that being the last thing I said. You can't adjust if you're a high school player with some of this stuff going on.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
And then now I will.
I don't want to get our radio station into any kind of trouble here.
Out of the right corner, that's Cooper. A bounce pass to Amir Span up top, down 11. 8 seconds left to go in the third. Zach with the basketball. Now to Span. He'll take the three. No. Rebound to Keeler. He'll launch it from nearly full court. It's no good. We're at the end of the third quarter. The Centralia Orphans 48, the Mount Vernon Rams 37. We'll take a break, come back with the fourth. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
This is Angelica at Community First Bank. Last year you helped us celebrate 10 awesome years of Community First Bank with our Love campaign. This year we'd like to celebrate who made our first 10 years possible, you. We're excited to launch Local Matters, our way of spotlighting, thanking, and celebrating our friends and customers in the community who've made us the #1 community bank in town. Remember to follow us on Facebook to keep up with all the exciting things we've got planned. Community First Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Monica from Bird Watson. If your profession requires scrubs and comfortable, stylish shoes, Bird Watson is the one place to get the best quality. They're comfortable, great looking, and competitively priced. Bird Watson carries the best names in scrubs like Skechers, Heart and Soul, Vera Bradley, Grays, Dickies, and Cherokee. And for your feet, names like Vionic, Skechers, Asics, Dansko, and Clogs. And we are the only shop to offer the popular Vera Bradley line. The perfect scrubs and shoes are waiting at Bird Watson Main Street in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
94.1 FM, WMIX FM, Mount Vernon. Free service from Withers Broadcasting. I noticed at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, 48-37. Centralia leads Mount Vernon as we head to the fourth quarter here in the regional semifinal. Off the wing, it's Cooper, and we'll have a... This is bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bad call.
Foul on Centralia.
All he's doing is fighting him in the post a little bit, and they call a foul. We got to let these guys play a little bit. That's 14 fouls here in the second half already, and just let the game go. Let the players decide the outcome here.
Rams in the bonus the rest of the way. Quick inbound to Span. Gets the jumper. Big points for Amir. Cuts it to single digits, 48-39.
Yeah, good cross screen and a lob to Amir for the under the goal. 2 points. Mount Vernon still back in this game, down 9. A lot of time left.
Marion leads Benton at halftime, 32-23. Weber leads Goreville, 37-36. That is after 3. 7:29 to go in the fourth quarter here. Rams down 9. Centralia with the basketball. Long off of the sideline with the right-hand dribble. Bounce pass, tough one to Keeler. Keeler up top, probably trying to dribble some time off of the clock.
Exactly. They're going to be patient with Williams out of the game and see if they can't run a few minutes off the clock and then get him back in with the 3 fouls.
And now we'll have
timeout.
Okay. Timeout sponsored by First Mid Illinois Bank and Trust, corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Previous winner, the SBA Community Bank of the Year Award. So if you're looking to start a business or expand your existing business, First Mid, they're the people to see. Go see Michelle at First Mid Illinois Bank and Trust. 48-39. Orphans by 9. 7:07 left to go here in this fourth quarter, and the winner will play Friday night in a regional title game.
Yeah, I look for them to keep Williams out maybe 1 or 2 more possessions, see if they can't eke out another minute or 2, and then they'll bring him back in to finish the basketball game off. Mount Vernon down 9, still plenty of time, 7 minutes to go in the game. Just need to get a string together, a few defensive stops, and then go take care of it on the offensive end and get back in this thing, get it down to about a 4 or 5 point game.
7:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Orphan basketball off at the sideline, out of the timeout.
They brought him back in already, that being Williams, so they're not going to wait.
Left of the circle, it's Maines. Javon Williams Jr., who's having a big game tonight. What else is new? Battling Amir Span, throws to the right corner for Meskel, gets it right back to Williams at the circle.
They've already gone 4 corners. This is what they do very well. And now Mount Vernon's going to foul. A little bit of frustration foul by Amir. 19 fouls. They're going to be shooting 2 shots from this point on. They're tough to guard when they spread the floor, and another good job by Coach Bennett getting Williams out on the defensive end. They're going to shuttle him in offense and defense from here on out.
At the line, however, is Jamie Long. First free throw on the way. Good, so he gets another. He has 6.
9 for 10 here in the second half. This is what they do well. When they get the lead, they make free throws, take care of the ball.
6:49 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Up 10, the Orphans make it 11. 50-39, 6:49 left to go. Fourth quarter action here from the Mount Vernon Regional. The Rams with the basketball in the front court. Out of the short corner. Nice spin move off the dribble by Amir Span, and they call the charge, and that'll be, you got to be kidding me.
No.
So,
first of all, it's a flop. It's a no call, but if it's anything, it's a block. That's his 5th foul, too, I believe. It is.
So Amir Span will lead with 9 points tonight.
You hate to see a guy leave the game on a call like that.
50-39 score, 6:42 left to go. And now the Orphans will inbound length of the floor. 6:42 left. Deep in the backcourt is Jamie Long across the timeline. Gets across, throws a bounce pass to Jordan Maines. He'll dribble in, high dribble, lost control. And now Long has it in front of the timeline. Curl by Long, lost it, fell. Javon Williams Jr. saves it with a timeout. Doug Creel not happy, nor should he be.
No, we had the ball. It was a tie-up, and they gave him the timeout. They didn't have control of the ball, so I think Coach Creel is about seen enough, to be totally honest with you. They're walking away. I'll give them credit for that. The officials not walking in there and kind of taunting Coach Creel, but man, oh man, oh man. All right, 11-point game, 6:24. Mount Vernon's going to have to pick up the pressure a little bit and get into a trap. See if we can't turn them over and get some easy buckets going the other direction.
50-39 score right now. 6:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Rams are down by 11. Out of the foul, they'll get away with the travel, but they'll bounce it back to the outside. Javon Williams.
He walked.
And now they'll call a foul on the Rams.
Well, Javon's going to have 2 free throws here. He's going to end up shooting over 20 free throws here in this basketball game when it's all said and done. Like I said, he's a very good basketball player, don't get me wrong, but you don't need to help him out any with some of these phantom calls.
Williams has 30. He'll look for 31. And the Orphans right now adding to their lead.
Yeah, they're firmly in control. 12-point game, 6 minutes to go. One more free throw.
Makes them both. It's 52-39. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams on WMIX. 6:05 left. Long will pick up a loose basketball off of the far wing.
Vernon needs to pick up the pressure, which they are doing, trying to get into some traps here. See if you can't turn them over.
And now out of the corner, we'll have a tie-up, and they're going to call the foul. No, jump ball, okay.
Called the jump ball. Yeah. They were trying to get a timeout, Coach Bennett was, but they called the jump ball prior to that. Centralia basketball in the alternate possession. Jackson Creel's coming in for Weston Brockhouse on the defensive end.
Off of the right wing underneath, and what a play by Javon Williams Jr. Snuck underneath the defense and quickly gets to the hoop. 54-39 Centralia. Tony Wilt sponsors our scoreboards tonight. TonyWilt.com, as that's a huge three by O'Shea Harden.
Need to pick up full court here. We got to speed this game up, down 12 with 5 minutes to go. See if we can't get some traps here, make them take some quick shots or turn the ball over. They're in their 4 corners here again, and this is where they're really tough.
5:08 to go in the fourth, off of the left wing. That'll be Long over to Meskel. 5:02 to go in the fourth quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams on WMIX Sports. Home of that Local Matters campaign. You can find out more about that on Facebook. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Dribble drive to try to dribble off some clock by Long. He's able to rescue to Williams, who will drive. He'll throw a reverse layup. That's no good. Rebound to O'Shea Harden. 4:37 to go in the fourth. Rams are down 12, 54-52. Pardon me, 54-42. Have some distractions outside of the broadcast. As now up top, O'Shea, another three. This is going to be good. Another medicine shop three-pointer. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics, and the Rams are not going away.
No, a great job by O'Shea. 2 straight possessions, knocking down threes. Got Mount Vernon back into single digits here, 54-45. Still 4 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Coach Creel got the timeout after that three. Look for Mount Vernon to get in some full court pressure here. They'll try to trap the first pass inbounds and then scramble from there. Once we get into the half court, we may get into a 2-3 gap, or we'll stay in the man and just trap out of that.
4:23 to go in the fourth quarter. 54-45 score. The Mount Vernon Rams down 9. This is the First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust timeout. First Mid is on the corner of 34th and Broadway in the King City. Your next home loan or mortgage needs, go see Dwayne Gully at First Mid. We're near the midway point of the fourth quarter, and the Rams are not going away quietly.
No, you got 2 seniors, Jack Williams and O'Shea Harden. They're going to play their guts out to the bitter end here, knowing that this could be the end of their Rams basketball career. So nice job by O'Shea stepping up, making the last 2 3-pointers. Mount Vernon is getting into a full court man here. They're going to try to front Long. Williams may come towards the basketball and go long, so Pelt needs to be cognizant of that.
4:23 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Last check on AM 940, Weber led Goreville 37-36 by 1 after 3.
Not sure what the problem is. They're looking up at the scoreboard. I don't know if they didn't take the timeout off the board or what.
Inbound will be right at the bucket for Brian Meskel and the Centralia Orphans, who lead this one 54-45. A trip to the regional championship is on the line. 4:20 left to go. Meskel deep in the backcourt after a quick touch by Long. It'll be Brian Meskel across the timeline. Top of the key. Picked it up left wing. Now to Maines in front of the Orphan bench. Looks to the left corner. There will be Long throwing it up to Williams to save it.
Yeah, we could have got one there. Kind of a weak pass out to the top. Long was in trouble there. Weren't able to come up with the steal.
And now into the corner. Maines will get set for a three. It's no good. Rebound Keeler. Tip to Williams. Puts it up. Looks for the foul. Gets the foul.
That's going to be it on O'Shea. I'm afraid that's his 5th foul. I don't know what he did. What a terrible shot by Maines, taking the three in this situation. I'm not sure what he was doing. Williams got the offensive rebound and got another foul call. O'Shea fouls out. His last game as a Mount Vernon Ram, and everybody should give him a big hand. O'Shea had a really nice career here at Mount Vernon, and I know he's disappointed now, but he should hold his head high in a great Mount Vernon basketball career for O'Shea. If this game ends tonight. I shouldn't have been a little bit ahead of myself there. See if we can't come back and extend it for him.
Free throw no good. It's a 2-shot foul. Williams is human.
Yeah, he missed one. He's taken about, his arm's getting tired. He's taken about 20 free throws now, so I think he's getting a little tired. Came up short on that one.
We'll look for yet another
one.
Sorry about that. We'll look for yet another good hands Ram of the week, sponsored by Allstate agent Paul Shields. Rams fans, you're in good hands with Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields, 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Rams thought they had a chance at the rebound, thought they were. It was last touch by Centralia. They'll say it's off of the Rams.
Yeah, I think it was off Maines, to be honest with you, but they gave the call to Centralia out of bounds under the goal.
And they'll call it technical.
On who?
Somebody was chirping, and probably rightfully so, to be honest with you, and this will be a technical.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. I don't blame him, to be honest with you. You don't want to see anybody get a technical foul, but my goodness. He's a senior. He's frustrated, and I don't blame him. This has been a difficult basketball game for the Rams.
.351 to go in the fourth. Technical shots will be taken by Jordan Maines. He's at the line. Makes the first, has another, and Centralia will have the basketball up 10 or more. Second one. Good. Make it 11. 56-45. Orphans on top. Trying to end the Rams season here tonight. As part of Community First Bank's Local Matters campaign, you'll find out more by visiting them on Facebook. One business will be chosen as Business of the Month. Community First Bank, where local matters. 11-point lead for the Orphans. In the backcourt off the technical, we'll have a foul on Jackson Creel.
Mount Vernon's 25th team foul in the second half. I'm just kidding, but
boy, it feels that way.
We've been in the double bonus for a long time, probably about 15 team fouls, to be honest with you. Bennett's complaining to the official, which is just absolutely astounding to me right now. But anyway, 2 free throws for Centralia.
First by Maines is good. He now has 3 points tonight. So now Simon Wilson will check in for Pelt.
Getting a 3-point shooter in there. Coach Creel is with 4 minutes to go or so in the game. See if we can't string together a few threes and get back in this.
Free throws are good. Turns into a 4-point play off of the technical, and now 3:45 left in the fourth. Up top, a right-hand dribble. Zach to the basket, off the glass, and good. He has 16. It's 58-47.
Good answer by Zach, attacking the rim and scoring. Mount Vernon in a full-court trap.
Williams will be fouled by Cooper, and Javon will go to the line to shoot 2. He missed his last 2, but he has 33 points tonight.
Matching his number. Maybe he can stick on that and keep the 33 points to match his uniform number of 33. Has 2 free throws here, though.
Missed a set first.
I'm telling you, his arm's tired. He's taking too many free throws here tonight. He's finally getting a little bit fatigued.
We're in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. It's Boneless Tuesday. That's right. Buy one, get one. Boneless wings at your Mount Vernon B-Dubs tonight. 34 now for Javon. 59-47 score. Rams with the basketball. Zach with it. Right wing, step back three on the way from the top is short. Rebound will go to Keeler. He'll be fouled deep in the backcourt. They'll call the jump ball. Okay.
Yeah, we finally got a call. A little late now, but we'll take it. Jump ball. Zach took a tough step back three, but he's forced to do that at this point, down 12 with 3 minutes to go. Got to get some buckets quick and then get some steals to get back in this thing somehow.
And
nice
now
pass.
there was an inbound to Brockhouse. Followed his shot. Couldn't get it that time either. But now for Brockhouse, he'll get two at the line.
Good pass on the inbounds play under the goal. Weston got the ball right at the front of the rim. Didn't quite get it in. Has 2 free throws. Pelton will check back into the game to get in some full court trap pressure. Get a couple traps. You don't get anything. Take the foul. Weston missed the first one.
He'll have another one coming at the free throw line. 3:16 left to go in the fourth. Rend Lake College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands on your collegiate education. Missed them both. Orphans the rebound with 3:13 left to go here in the game, and we'll have a charge, it looks like, on Williams. Great take by Pelton, if I saw it right.
Yep, good job by Pelton taking the charge. He tried to do a spin move on the sideline. Pelton stepped in and took the charge. He's giving him some good minutes on the defensive end. Picked up a couple steals and then drew the charge on Williams, his fourth.
Rams with the basketball, feed down low out of the corner. There's Brockhouse and one. Could be a big three-point play, and it could get Weston Brockhouse to double figures.
Mount Vernon runs that play a lot on the side out where they throw the ball into Zach in the corner and then isolate Weston in the post. Ran that to perfection. Weston scored and got fouled. Has a chance for the three-point play, get this back to a 9-point game. Still 3 minutes to go in the game.
Goreville comes from behind to beat Weber Township, ending their run 58-50 over on AM 940 and 96.5 FM. Still more showcase action tomorrow. Assessor plays in the sectional as the Rams got the rebound off of the missed free throw by Brockhouse. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Orphans. 10-point game.
Yeah, Weston followed up his miss. Good job not giving up on it. Long tipped it out of bounds. Mount Vernon under the goal here. See if we can't get Zach off a couple screens here.
Quick inbound mid-post. This will be Pelton to the basket. Gets the shot. Dakari Pelton now cuts it to single figures. 59-51. Rams down 8. Cooper will foul. I don't think he meant to foul necessarily.
No, didn't need a foul there just yet. He kind of reached around, and it tends to be an automatic call in high school basketball for whatever reason. 2 free throws here for Long.
So now Long will go to the line for the free throws here. The Orphans are up 8, trying to get it back to double digits. First free throw is good.
I don't know who the right guy to foul is, but this isn't the right guy to foul. He hasn't really hardly touched iron on any of his free throws. Pretty solid basketball player for a sophomore.
Long will have another from the free throw line out of the double bonus with 2:55 to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, jinxed him. It worked.
Missed that one. Chased down to the corner by Zach Williams. Rams have the basketball down 9, 60-51. Not going anywhere just yet. Off of the right wing, Cooper will have a foul. It'll be on Patrick, and it'll be 2 at the line for Weston Brockhouse.
Yeah, well, we'll take it. Another one of these weird calls, to be honest with you. They're just kind of trying to post up down there. And I don't know. 2 free throws for Weston. Need to knock these down and get into full court pressure. Get this back to a, is that score right now? I thought we were down 10.
Oh, down 9.
Okay, good. Get these 2 free throws in, be down 7. And still 2 minutes 46 seconds to go in the game, so we're still got an opportunity.
First free throw for Brockhouse is good. He unofficially has 10, cuts it to 8, 60-52. 2:46 left to go in the fourth. The Rams are without Amir Spann and O'Shea Harden. Both have fouled out. A combined 15 points out of the lineup.
Yeah, a long time ago, as a matter of fact. That's a big hill to climb with your 2 best players on the bench.
Made them both. Back to a 7-point game. It's still 3 possessions, but it's 60-53. Centralia by 7 with 2:42 to go in the fourth. Community First Bank of the Heartland presents Ram Broadcast. They trip up Mescal, and they force the turnover. Cooper has it. He'll throw up ahead left side. Here's Brockhouse left. Block good. Got the layup, and the Rams cut it to 5.
Wow, give these guys a lot of credit for scrapping and fighting hard. Good job by Mount Vernon.
2:22 left to go in the fourth. Meskel will throw to the backside. There's Maines, kicks it to the outside. 60-55 Orphans. Backdoor slide, it'll be Keeler to the bucket and one. He has 9, he'll look for 10.
Yeah, that's tough on the defensive end. You got to scramble, obviously, at this point and get into some traps, and they did a good job breaking through that first trap and dropped it to Keeler. He's able to finish it with Weston, got him on the arm. 1 free throw for Keeler.
So Keeler looking for double digits here with 2:13 left to go in regulation. 62-55. At the line, no. Knocks it down. 10 for Keeler, it's 63-55.
They are 19 for 24 in the second half on their free throw line. That's a big number.
2:13 left, 63-55 score, 8-point lead for the Orphans. Rams with the basketball. Zach trying to get to the basket. They'll call a quick foul on Long. I don't know about that either, Tom.
No, that's a bad call. He's just playing defense, and there's nothing there. They called a block, give him 2 free throws. I don't want to be a total homer because that's not a good call either, quite frankly, on Long, his 3rd foul. But let's make these free throws. Get this back to a 6-point game. Still 2 minutes to go.
First free throw by Zach is good. He has 17, looking for 18. The senior trying to help strap the Rams to his back. Down 7 now, trying to cut it to 6 with 2:10 to go in regulation. Don't forget the action is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina.
This is not the group you'd expect on the floor at the end of a regional semifinal game for Mount Vernon, but they're forced to do so with foul trouble. Missed the second foul shot.
Rebound to the Orphans. It's Meskel out of the traffic.
He
got away at the travel and got the basketball up, and Pelton will intercept. He'll take it to the back door for Tion Jennings, who kicks it to Creel. Now to the top, Cooper, a big 3 if it goes.
Yes. Oh, man.
Medicine shot 3-pointer for Lucas Cooper. Cuts it to 4. It's 63-59. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics. 1:47 left to go in the fourth quarter, and we will have a timeout, Rams.
He tried to call timeout for a long time, and they didn't give him the call. But once the Centralia kid has the ball in his hands, we're not allowed to call that timeout, but they gave it to us. So these guys are brutal. Anyway, 4-point game, minute 45 to go. Mount Vernon, my goodness, give them credit for fighting back into this basketball game. Great 3-point shot by Coop. Still got a lot of time. Getting full court trap here. Don't have to foul right away. See if we can turn them over. Meskel's been a little loose with the basketball. Get another turnover, go down and score. But man alive, this is a basketball game here. Who would have thunk it with a minute 45 to go in the game?
63-59 score. Minute 45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rams are down 4 to the Centralia Orphans, trying to get a comeback bid for a regional title game on Friday night.
Yeah, this is a tremendous, tremendous comeback by Mount Vernon with so many guys in foul trouble at this point, and 2 fouled out, having said that. So still a game. You got a chance. Minute 45 to go. Who would have thunk different, I guess, with these 2 teams playing each other, but I wouldn't have guessed this about 3 minutes ago.
Minute 45 to go in the fourth quarter here. Centralia 63, the Rams 59 out of the First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust timeout. First Mid is on the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Link to the floor inbound for Brian Meskel and the Centralia Orphans.
He can run baseline. I think he probably knows that. Don't foul him right away.
And now we'll have a foul across the timeline.
Over there. All right. Foul on Pelton. I think that's his 5th. If I'm not mistaken, that'll be 3 guys fouled out. They weren't trying to foul there. It is his 5th foul. Williams will have 2 free throws here. He gives Pelton a good hand here. He's done a nice job fighting like he did on the defensive end. He got a couple turnovers here in this basketball game to give Mount Vernon a chance.
So Williams will go to the line to shoot 2, try to extend this Orphan lead, and he makes the first free throw. En route to another. The lead is back to 5, 64-59. He can make it 6. Still a 2-possession game.
Yeah, still plenty of time. Don't have to take a 3 here. Look for Zach to get the ball and try to attack the rim. If he can get fouled, go to the free throw line. Made the second one. or get an and one.
Minute 43 to go in the fourth quarter. 65-59 score. It's a 6-point game. Rams down 6, but with the basketball with a minute 43 left in regulation here from Shagnon. Right-hand dribble up top, and Zach Williams with the basketball. Trying to get into the paint. Backs up his defender long. Now throws to the outside for Brockhouse. Brockhouse sets the screen, gives to Williams. Step back three on the way is no good. Off the iron, rebounds tipped to Cooper. Good tip by Wilson. Off to the right wing, this is Cooper on the dribble drive. Off his foot, out of bounds. Turnover on the Rams.
Yep, just dribbled it out of bounds. Coop did a nice job getting the offensive rebound. Tried to go baseline, just lost control. Still got time. Minute 23, down 6. Need to deny Williams the ball if at all possible. Make somebody else get it and bring it up.
Inbound will be linked to the floor for the Centralia Orphans and Brian Meskel. 65-59 is the Orphan lead with a minute 23 to play in regulation. All of this action is sponsored by Community First Bank.
Right out of bounds.
And that's an unforced error to give the Rams the basketball with a minute 23. There's still plenty of time left.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Williams was doing, to be totally honest with you. He just stood there when the ball was going to be put into play. Meskel thought he was going to go long. He did not. He threw it out of bounds.
Williams will check out with foul trouble. Cooper will inbound. It'll be Jackson Creel. Right wing over to Zach. Zach to the top of the key. Kicks it to the outside. Wilson. A ball fake Simon. To the top for Creel. Looks back to the left wing now. It'll be a lob from Williams inside to Brockhouse, and Brockhouse will go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, posted him up. He kind of undercut Weston. Big free throws here. Not a very good foul by Centralia. Mount Vernon has the opportunity to score with the clock stopped. A minute 13 to go, down 6. Need to make both these get into our full court pressure. Double team Williams. Do not let him get the basketball. Make somebody else bring it up.
Second foul on Calcutt, but to the line to shoot a pair goes Weston Brockhouse with a minute 13 to go in the fourth quarter. Brockhouse looking to, nope, left it short. Now looks to make this one.
Yeah, need this one. A little short arm there. I think he's probably a little fatigued as well. It's a hard-fought basketball game. Need to get his legs into this free throw, knock this one down, and get into our full court pressure.
Minute 13 left to go in the fourth. Brockhouse, yes. Makes that one, and it's 65-60. With a minute 13 to go in the fourth quarter. Left baseline. It'll be Meskel to inbound. Bounce pass into Javon Williams. Deep in the backcourt. Now he'll hand off to Meskel. Meskel will bump into Tion Jennings. Now gets across the timeline. Javon left side. At the elbow, walks. It'll be Keeler on the outside.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going.
Out of the short corner now. It's a bounce pass to the left wing for Long. They'll throw into the short corner for Keeler, who's fouled by Creel, his third, and Keeler will go to the line to shoot two.
I think they hit knees. It's going to be tough for Keeler now. He's got to shoot 2 free throws. It looks like he's pretty gimpy on that left leg. I think they cracked knees there. That hurts for a while. 2 shots for Keeler.
Chance to stretch this to a 3-possession lead with 52.9 seconds left. And I don't care how this one ends. You have to give the Rams a lot of credit.
Lord, I'd say. You know, what a battle here for Mount Vernon with a group of guys out there that you wouldn't see all year long, quite frankly, that have made this run. So, very courageous effort by Mount Vernon to this point.
Made the first free throw. It's a 6-point game, 66-60 with 52.9 seconds left.
Mount Vernon subs in Wilson and Weston Brockhouse, 2 3-point shooters. See if we can't get a quick 3. We still have 1 timeout. We'll probably have to run it out here if we do make a 3 and save that timeout.
Free throws good, both by Keeler. The lead is 7 for the Orphans, 67-60 with 52.9 seconds left. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams on 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com. Williams into the front court. Brockhouse wants a 3. It's off to the right. Rebound underneath the Patrick. Orphans have it. Almost lose it. Maines recovers in the backcourt. Deep in the backcourt are the Centralia Orphans.
Patrick when he gets it too late. Now the wrong guy with the basketball. Need to get a foul.
They cross the timeline, and with 35 seconds, Brockhouse will foul Meskel, and Meskel will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, had a foul in there. The clock was running down, 34 seconds to go. Couldn't be choosy on who to foul at that point. Meskel has 2 free throws.
at the free throw line, and now the first free throw is good by Brian Meskel. He has 8. He'll look for 9.
I know we're fouling a lot here at the end because we have to, but this is their 32nd free throw of the second half alone.
Second one, no good. Rebound to Brockhouse. 33 seconds for the Rams, down 8, 68-60. It's Williams into the front court. Deep three, no good. Rattles the iron. Rebound by Meskel. Undercut Simon Wilson.
Yeah.
And now we'll have a foul on Weston Brockhouse, and Meskel will shoot 2 more.
Yeah, pretty good box out there. Zach, nice job there. He had to pull up for the 3. He needed a quick 3. It was dead on. Just came up short. Looks like we're going to come up short as well, unfortunately, this game, but can't say enough about Mount Vernon and how they fought back into this basketball game down 2 starters.
Nine points for Meskel as he stretches it 69-60.
I've literally run out of room for their free throws here. I've never seen this many free throws in a half in my life.
Makes them both, and Meskel yet another orphan into double figures, 70-60. Rams down 10 with the basketball. Brockhouse, 20 seconds, gets to the paint, jump stop. He's fouled by Calcutt. That will be his 3rd, and it'll be, let's
2
see.
free throws.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like he's trying to call a jump ball.
I thought so, too.
Literally, that wouldn't have surprised me, to be totally honest with you, but he did not call the 2-shot foul.
That was part of my delay. It's because I saw a thumb go up.
He was making a weird motion there.
First free throw is good by Weston. Turned in a nice night. It is worth noting that Amir Spann and O'Shea Harden both fouled out early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Big problem, obviously, for Mount Vernon in that regard.
Made 1 of 2. Brockhouse will get the tipped rebound. Throws up a 3 from beyond the arc. It's good. Did they call it 2? They do. Are you kidding me? 70-63. Rams down 7. Deep in the backcourt, the Orphans with 9. They fouled Patrick, and I believe that's the 4th on Brockhouse. 9 seconds left to go. The Rams down 7, but man, if you'd have told me this game was going to be 70-63.
Oh, yeah, there's no chance. Who would have thunk that? First one to 70 wins tonight, not first one to 40, so.
First free throw, no good by Patrick. He'll have another with 9 seconds left to go. Matt Patrick's second is no good. Rebound to Javon Williams. Nope, tip to Jennings with 9 seconds. Across the timeline, he will go jump stop to the basket and just left it off of the back of the iron. Showed some explosiveness.
Yeah.
He'll get 2 shots at the line for his trouble.
Good job by Tion attacking the rim. They called the foul on Long. Tion will have 2 free throws here. 2.5 seconds to go, 70-63.
Tion's first free throw is in route, and it is good. He will have another 70-64. Rams trying to cut it to 5. Give the Rams a lot of credit. Had a partial clunker, but responded in a big way, and that's a good spin move by Cooper, but can't get the rebound. But Javon Williams will dribble it out. Final score here tonight in this IHSA regional semifinal, the Centralia Orphans 70. The Mount Vernon Rams 64. We'll tell you more about it coming up on our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Terry Vanderstelt. Local has always mattered to us here at Community First Bank, and it's been our belief if we take care of the communities we serve, they will in turn take care of us. For 10 years, this philosophy hasn't failed us, so we plan to stick with it. That's why we're making 2018 the year of you to celebrate how much local matters. We'll be spotlighting local businesses and customers to thank them for choosing us to be their community bank. There will be some fun events and giveaways along the way as well, so get ready for another exciting year. Community First Bank, because local matters. Member FDIC.
The Rend Lake College Foundation is proud to provide over 250 scholarships to very deserving students, but there are many more who could use help. Would you consider establishing a foundation scholarship at your nationally ranked #1 community college? Contact me, Kay Zibby Dameron, at the Rend Lake College Foundation to learn how you can immediately help a Rend Lake College student on their journey. This is one investment that I guarantee will yield a positive return.
It's already started. It's Wing Madness at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're already a Blaze and Rewards member, you have a chance to win a trip to this year's Final Four and the championship game. But hurry, because the sweepstakes ends on March 5th. Then, after March 5th, come in for March Madness. Sign up for free wings for a year with 5 winners per location every day at Carbondale, Mount Vernon, and Marion. Oh, one more thing. The new BOGO Boneless Wing Specials every Tuesday night at your Marion and Mount Vernon Buffalo Wild Wings. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
94.1 FM with video at WMIXsports.com tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams come up empty-handed against the Centralia Orphans. Final score, the Orphans 70, the Mount Vernon Rams 64. The Rams season comes to an end at 17-12. The Orphans improved to 23-4, and they'll win the regional on Friday more than likely. Just prognosticating here on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Online at Schmidt Cadillac, now online at SchmidtChevrolet.com. They moved all their inventory digitally into one location. And I say that. Murphy-Salem should be a great contest tomorrow night, but you get the feeling that the Orphans aren't going to be denied is what I'm getting at.
No, I agree. I mean, they're obviously the favorite, being the number 1 seed in our regional anyway. So I agree. I think they're going to be the prohibitive favorite, but that's why you play the games. You never know. We'll see who comes out of tomorrow night's game between Murphy and Salem. Should be a good basketball game, and then look forward to Friday night's championship game.
We owe you some scoring and stats. We'll get to that in just a moment on this Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post game. We'll take a break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Legence Bank would like to wish all the local Southern Illinois teams and coaches much success in the 2017-2018 academic year. Legence Bank proudly supports you on and off the field. Legence Bank, member FDIC, building stronger communities in Southern Illinois since 1906. That's Legence Bank.
If you're not bundling your insurance with Allstate, you might have fear of missing out, or FOMO.
You're too old to say FOMO.
But people who don't bundle their auto and home with Allstate...
No, FOMO's about fun stuff, not insurance.
But what if people use the money they save to pay for that fun stuff?
Okay, fine.
Get a bundled quote from your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, in Mount Vernon. Call him at 241-0551.
Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
This is Rob Phillips with Schmidt Ford of Salem. Come on in today and check out our huge inventory of pre-owned vehicles. With over 120 units in stock and a wide variety of choices and prices, I'm sure that we'll be able to find a vehicle that fits your needs as well as your budget. Maybe you're in the market for a brand new vehicle, which is not a problem either. Rebates and incentives are high, bringing the cost down. So come on in and see Coach Phillips or any of the friendly sales staff today and drive home in a new or new-to-you vehicle at Schmidt Ford of Salem, 548-1711.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com. 70-64 the final score as the Mount Vernon Rams season comes to an end tonight. The regional semifinal game. The Orphans win this 70-64. Tom Portner alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Hunter Schrader was with us all night. Audrey Southard back at the Mount Vernon studio. And the Rams just come up a little bit empty here on regional semifinal night.
Yeah, it just came up a little bit short, but man, what an effort, especially in that fourth quarter when you're down double digits with your 2 starters out of the basketball game. To get back in this thing and make a run at it, you got to give everybody on that bench and everybody on that team, and Coach Creel obviously a great deal of credit for never giving up and fight till the very bitter end.
The Rams come back. They got it within 3 or 4 at one point. They ended up falling by 6, but given how far down they were late in the second half, you got to give the Rams all the credit in the world.
Yeah, Zach Williams came up strong. O'Shea hit a couple threes before he fouled out. Pelton came in and gave some good minutes, got a couple of steals. So I think it was a team effort to get back in this. You just can't get back in it when you give up as many free throws, unfortunately, as we did in the game. They ended up shooting, we'll get to the stats here in a minute, but they shot 37 free throws in the second half alone and 45 in the game. So very difficult to win when you opposing team shoots that many free throws.
It definitely is. And I think we'll learn a lot from the scoring and stats personally.
Yeah, for Mount Vernon, I mean, 2-point range, and I've said this all year, but 2-point percentage is a little skewed because most everything is at the rim. Not a lot of mid-range basketball these days, but 16 for 23 from 2 for Mount Vernon, 70%. We made 7 threes tonight, which is a big improvement what we've been doing lately. We took 21 of them for 33%. We shot 21 free throws. Kind of a weak night at the free throw line, unfortunately for us. We only made 11 for 53%, and we had 13 turnovers on the game. For Centralia, and this is hard to figure, they only took 8 shots from 2-point range, 4 from 3, so they took 12 total shots in the second half. They were 14 for 19, a very high percentage for the game from 2-point range, 73%. If you would have told me they would have shot 3 for 14 from 3, I would have said, we got a good shot at winning this one. They shot 21% from 3, but here's the stat of the game. 26 for 37 from the free throw line in the second half, 33 for 45, many of those from Javon Williams. 73%, and they had 12 turnovers on the game.
Individual scoring in this one for the Mount Vernon Rams. Team high 17 from Zach Williams and Weston Brockhouse unofficially, 10 from Lucas Cooper, 9 from Amir Spann, who fouled out, 6 from O'Shea Harden, who also fouled out. 2 each from Dakari Pelton. No, 2 from Dakari Pelton, 1 from Tion Jennings. While the Orphans had a game-high 36 from Javon Williams Jr., 12 from Jonathan Keeler, 10 from Brian Meskel, 8 from Jamie Long, 4 from Jordan Maines. That's our final score. The Centralia Orphans 70, the Mount Vernon Rams 64. We'll talk more coming up on this Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. SchmidtChevrolet.com. That's where you can find all of their inventory online, including that luxury Cadillac, SchmidtChevrolet.com. We'll take a break, come back, get you our final thoughts, our 3 stars of the game, and wrap it up one final time this Rams basketball season. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
You probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take it to a body shop that's never been trained? Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers. I am proud to announce that we have once again raised the bar on quality collision repair. Within the past year, our team has went through extensive training programs that have resulted in what is considered a significant achievement in the collision repair industry. Landers Towing and Collision in Salem and Mount Vernon is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as an ICAR Gold Class shop. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose Landers Towing and Collision Centers. As an ICAR Gold Class repair facility, we hope to not only return your vehicle back to its original condition, but to exceed every concern or expectation you may have towards collision repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that, free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the Money Pass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
94.1 FM, WMIXsports.com. One final time this Rams basketball season on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams basketball on your radio is sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, where local matters. Tom Portner alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. We owe 3 stars of the game in this one, but first, the Centralia Orphans win tonight, 70-64 over your Mount Vernon Rams.
Yeah, the number 3 star is Javon Williams. Got to give it to him. He had a great basketball game. He's a load. One of the better players we've seen in this area in quite some time. He had 36 points. The number 2 star is going to go to Weston Brockhouse. I thought he had a come-out game tonight. He'd been struggling a little bit coming into tonight's game, but I thought he did a good job tonight. Never quit. Fought very diligently till the end, made a couple good big buckets around the rim, and made a few free throws. And the number 1 star, and I think he's the number 1 star on the year, to be honest with you, is Zach Williams, a senior, going out in his last game. I thought he was the glue to this basketball team all year long. Tonight was no different. He really fought hard, got to the rim multiple times, made a couple good perimeter shots. I thought Zach had just a tremendous basketball year for Mount Vernon Rams along with O'Shea Harden. They should both be very proud what they were able to accomplish this year, turning things around and having a very good record and a 5-5 record in the South 7.
Absolutely, and just a case where the Rams were able to respond nicely and just didn't have enough in the tank tonight to overcome this Centralia team.
Yeah, deep hole to dig. You know, they had to come out of it, and they did a good job getting back into it. They were down 4, I believe, with just a minute 30 to go. So, you know, that was anybody's ball game at that point. Centralia does a really nice job spreading the floor and taking care of the basketball and then making free throws. So give them credit. Good luck to them from here on out. I'd like to see somebody from the South 7 move on and get to state again. We've had a pretty good run of that over the last few years, and you know, it's been a fun year for Mount Vernon basketball. I appreciate WMIX for letting me be a small part of this broadcast, and especially you, Chris. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I had a really nice time this year, and a very good year for Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
It really was, and I enjoyed it. It's always the unique perspective you can bring to the game and often predict a play as it happens is very uncanny to me, and I love it. But fun as always. I had a lot of fun last year, had a lot of fun again this year, and I know worked more with me this year than the past couple of years. But been a pleasure, and hard to believe that it's over for the Rams. But I think if you go down at all, you have to be happy if you go down fighting, and that's exactly what this Ram bunch did all season long.
Yeah, they shouldn't hang their head. I mean, obviously they're very disappointed right now because the finality really hits you right square in the gut when it's over with. I still remember my last game some 35 years ago. I mean, it's just something you just kind of sticks with you, but they should be very proud with the way they played tonight and the way they came back in a very difficult circumstance with 2 guys out of the game, your 2 leading scorers, quite frankly, other than Zach. And just for the year, I mean, what a turnaround for Mount Vernon from this year to from last. And basically the same group. They put in a lot of work over the summer. Coach Creel did an exceptional job, as he always does. And Mount Vernon fans should be very proud of this group and what they were able to accomplish this year.
Oh, absolutely. And, of course, for us, it's always bittersweet. We move on to the next sport already. Rams baseball, first game is March 13th. We'll have it for you from Salem. 4:30 first pitch, 4:15 will be your pregame show for the Rams' first game on March 13th, and it's hard to believe that it's already here. And with that, we wrap up a boys basketball season here for the Mount Vernon Rams. We still have basketball tomorrow night on 94.1 FM. The Centralia Red Devils battle the Cairo Pilots on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. Pre-game tomorrow night, Danny Zerwinski, Mike Richardson, 6:45, 7 o'clock tip. For Tom Portner, for Hunter Schrader, for Audrey Southard, for all of us at WMIX Sports, I'm Chris Hugo reminding you the final score, the Centralia Orphans 70, the Mount Vernon Rams 64. The Rams close out the campaign at 17-12. They were third in the South 7 at 5-5. For all of us at WMIX Sports, thank you so much for listening all season. Thank you for so much for watching. Especially thank you to all of our sponsors. Good night from Shagna.